What?
I got so many
Might have, Jesus Christ, look at that. Might help if I add myself to the freaking channel. Hey guys, what's going on? It's just me tonight. Aren't we all lucky? No ball and chain with us tonight. And if you're listening or watching, I love you. Andy is his brother's moving to Florida. And if you remember Tony, his brother, he was on our channel a lot. God, back pre-COVID or during COVID when we did State Series and a lot of beer stuff. He's moving to Florida. So Andy's hanging out with his buddy before he leaves, his brother. So we'll be back next week. I think we have Matt Crittenden from Crittenden on next week. So super excited about that. We got a lot to do tonight, guys. If you're a patron, there is a link on the Patreon page. You come join me if you want to be on panel. We got a lot to go over. I wish you guys could see the bar. It's getting ridiculous. We've got a lot of bottles to go through tonight. I'm going to try to get through them all. And the biggest thing is these K.Luke Single Barrels that are coming Thursday now, not Friday, Thursday. They're ready to go. So we're not holding them anymore. We were just waiting to get the green light from Jay. He gave us as much time as we wanted. They're ready to go. So, Thursday they're dropping. We'll get into them in a second. I'm super excited. I guess this is the sherry finished rye. This is the toasted bourbon. People have asked me, which one do you prefer? You guys can tell which one I prefer more? They're both glorious. And actually, I think more people are going to like the toasted bourbon anyway. But yeah, this rye, shit. I love it. As you can see, I've drank a bit of it. So we'll get into that. I'll give you my tasting notes on that. I also want to get into the reveries that everyone has been getting in the last, I guess, week. We weren't live last week, right? So the 9 years sold out. We haven't talked. I kind of want to, if anybody wants to come up on panel, we've gotten such great feedback from you guys on Discord and Patreon of what you thought of both of these bottles. And they're both really special in their own ways. And I'd love to hear if you guys want to come on. Let's see, drink some of these reveries. We'll get into this as well. I mean, we're trying to make plans to get back. You guys want us to go back and get more? I mean, they're just so good. I'm so glad you guys are loving them as much as me and Amy did, because we were down there, gosh, back in early May, and it just blew us away. So super psyched about that. And then it keeps coming. So I'm just trying to set up the night. Hopefully I'll make it through. Today just came another K.Luke batch 5 rye. So if you were at Rock the Rick House this year, Jonathan Maizano was there pouring these a couple weeks ago. And then batch 12 of the barrel strength. So I'll kind of give you a little sneak peek of this. I already dropped my short review on this. And people are asking me, which one do you like better? Well, I'll tell you in a second. If my memory corrects me wrong, I haven't even opened this one yet. This is the batch 5 rye. It's still closed. So, and then if there's not enough of that, I wanted to open, or at least go through some new bottles. Maybe you guys have had them as well. I got to this week, 2025 Shanks. I really loved it. I got it for $129. Is that right? At Whitey's? I thought that was a pretty good price. So got that. We'll get into that. And then, hold on, there's more. 1792 cognac. I was a bit disappointed in that. It's $39, so you can't be that disappointed, but there's more. Hold on. There's more. The 13th Colony Southern Rye cast strength. Now, I have never had a 13th Colony bottle. They sent us this bottle, full disclosure. Thank you to whoever told them they should get in touch with us, because they contacted us saying somebody said we should get in touch with you and we'd love to send you some stuff. So it's like, yes. So whoever did that, thank you. This is fantastic. I mean, I've had samples of 13th Colony. It says in their marketing materials that it's going to be in 15 states and Maryland being one of them. I'm like, okay, I've never seen it, but hey. And then, of course, the online vendors that usually see it. I think it's dropping like this week. And then where the hell is where is it? Oh, this is the bottle I'm most excited to share with you guys. Thank you to Joel Parrish who got me this bottle. Michter's 2025 Barrel Strength Rye. Holy shit, this is what I really want to do tonight. I want to open up this batch 5 toasted rye from K.Luke that I had at Rock the Rick House that literally blew me away. And I said there to Jonathan, he was there. It was probably my favorite rye I've tasted this year. But then I tried this. Completely different ryes. These two, sorry, you can't see them. Michter's 2025 Barrel Strength Rye. Holy and I'm going to open this up and let it breathe and get into this. I'm going to compare. These are, I think, my favorite ryes of the year so far. Curious for you guys. So that's all I've got for tonight. There's no chance I'm drinking all these. We can try, though. We can try. Again, if you're a Patreon member, you can certainly come up and join me on panel as I attempt to drink through all these. I will certainly get to the chat here. I'm curious of all the ones that I've just gone through. Of course, not our picks, but the Shanks 2025, the Michter's 2025 Barrel Strength Rye, the 1792 Cognac. I don't think anybody's had this yet, but have you guys had any of those? And what's your thoughts? Anybody gotten the K.Lukes already? They did come out on they're on shared pour right now. You can get them. I think they came out on Silvax last week. And I believe the rye sold out immediately. There's a very small yield on the eye. I think the rye is only a 4-barrel blend, so there's not many at each Silvax and shared pour. Shared pour just dropped them this week, so they're still there. Both the batch 12 barrel strength. All right, let me say hi in the chat. 42 guys, you're awesome. And we'll get into. I really want to get into picks first because that's dropping. Again, these picks are dropping Thursday. So if you're not a Patreon member, guys, we're the only place you're going to get these first iterations of K.Luke Single Barrels. Jonathan is awesome. He knows that we were a big supporter of his. He rewarded us for that. We're not the biggest channel. We don't have the biggest following. You guys are great. You've allowed us to get stuff like Corbin Cash, like the Reveries first, like these these K.Luke Single Barrels. You know, Andy went to Bardstown. He went down there. There was 13 barrels. We got 2 of them. So we're really proud of them. We're really proud that we have them for you guys. They're phenomenal. They're different. And I'll go through them both in a second. But let's say hi to everybody. Tim Cornet's in the house. What's up, Tim? Tim, did you try both the K.Luke's single barrels that we picked plus the batch 12 and batch 5 toasted bourbon? I'm curious what you thought of all those K.Luke's that were at Rock the Rick House. There's Sugar Kitty. Sean's in the house. Sup, dudes? Sup to you, man. Corvette Trey, I saw he got his Reveries I think yesterday or today. Trey, have you tried them? I'm curious what you think. Let's get the party started. That's right. We will get the party started. There's Corey all the way out there. Corey, man, how are you? My son Ben was wearing the avocado suit. So Sugar Kitty, somehow I guess Corey was kind enough to let me take back the avocado suit. I don't know if I should tell you this, but he did because he saw Ben in it and just thought Ben would love it more. And Ben was so happy to get that avocado suit back. And yeah, so he was wearing it the other day. So Corey, how are you, buddy? There's time. Oh, here's another thing. Oh, where is that bottle? Where is that bottle? Here it is. No, damn it. Where's the bottle? Do I not have it? Damn it, I don't. Diamond Dave Double Oak Pursuit Bourbon. I've got to have the bottle here somewhere. There it is. There are, at last count, 4 of these left, guys. I mean, there's only 4 left. Let's sell this. Is there any way we can sell this out tonight or tomorrow or Thursday by the time? I'd love to have this barrel sold out. It's so good. It's Dave Vogelson's first barrel pick. It's a double oak bourbon. It's available right now on Shared Pour. 4 bottles left. I would love tonight to somehow sell this out. I'd check and see it's gone. There are only, I believe, I wanted to say 14 bottles of the Chattanooga left. And now that the Chattanooga, that had 205 bottles. I think we did a hell of a job selling it. It did go public about 2 weeks ago. And then Jay finally put out an email, I think today. And so it went down another, 5 or 6. So we'd love to sell that out because I'd love to get back to Chattanooga and pick another. I think those 2 barrels severely underrated and just you don't see a lot of the Chattanooga for sure. Let's try to sell those out. Just seeing Dave on there reminded me of that. All right, let me go. Alex here. What's up, Alex? Robert's good. Good to see you. Okay, I'm way behind. Bradley, What's up, Bradley? Sweet Cindy. Now, I can play music tonight. Sweet Cindy automatically remains, we don't have a topic. I am going to give away something tonight for Super Chats. I'll talk about that in a second. But, I mean, we can play music. I don't have a music topic without Andy. Andy's the driver for that. But we can certainly play music. There's Jason Hidman. What's up, man? And if Jason was saying Jason, was it on Discord? You're like, I'm not missing next year's Reveries. He had a little bit of mishap on his way home from Rock the Rick House with his automobile. That put him back a little bit of money. So he's saving some coin and unfortunately missed out on both Reveries. Jason, I'm sorry that happened to you, and I'm sorry you missed the Reveries, but we will go back. I promise you. Middlesbrough is literally 60, 70 miles from our house. So we can drive there. And Jay's got he's a great partner of ours. He's already said, you guys knocked it out of the park with these 2 barrel picks. You were the first to come down. You're welcome to come back. Open invite. We're trying to get a time to get down there. We don't want to do it too soon. We just, you just got these. We want to try to get through some of these other ones that we have coming, but we will get more Reveries for you guys. We've got some big plans with Jay and the Reveries. We've got a great relationship with him. We're very close, aside from even just doing single barrel picks. So stay tuned for that. Big things with the Reveries, and we're really proud to be a part of that and with Jay. All right, everybody's saying hi to the Big Daddy's in the house. There's Hack and Mac. I think are they still live? They might be still live. Hack and Mac guys, they go live pretty much, try to do every Tuesday, 8 right before us. So, I know everybody's trying to eat dinner, and I know I'm trying to get kids to bed, but check them out. I know they go live on Sundays, I believe, every night, and then Tuesdays before us. They had a good group. I saw Anthony on there, and I quickly got on there and checked them out before we started here, but had a good panel. So not bad at all. There's Nashville Mac. Is Nashville Mac the better half or the other half of Hack and Mac? That's the question. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to start. Before I do this, there's 2 things I'm going to do. I'm going to open up batch 5 of the K.Luke toasted rye, because I'm super excited for this. Now, at the Rock the Rick House event, hold on, here we go. Oh, Canada or Winnipeg, whatever Andy says. This thing really, I drank it. I was like, this is amazing. And I think it is amazing. I can't wait to get into it. Let that open up. I'll get into that. I do want to, though, go into our single barrels, and I'll get through saying hi to everybody. Here's the sherry finished rye. Here's the toasted bourbon. Now, let's do the bourbon first. Let me do the bourbon first. The toasted bourbon. Now, let me read you something that Jonathan sent us today regarding this toasted bourbon. I kind of want to, because I didn't actually know this. So everyone was asking me, what are the particulars on these K.Lukes? One thing we're not going to know is where it was sourced. It does say that both the bourbon and rye are Kentucky and Indiana, right? So they're sourced from both theirs. But let me tell you what Jonathan, I asked him, is there anything else we should know about these picks before, we put them on sale on Friday? Now, the bourbon is an extended age in Kelvin toasted barrels for 8 months. Now, listen to this. This is what's interesting. I'm going to pour this out and kind of give you my thoughts on this. So here it is. Here is our, there it is. Oh, focus. Damn it. There it is. It's 119.8 proof. And like I said, it's aged for 8 months in that Kelvin barrel, toasted Kelvin barrel, which I think is aged. Let me read you what he said here, though. He said this was a separate barrel, a 4-barrel bourbon blend created just for this extended age in toasted barrels. So once they bottled their batch 3 toasted bourbon, which is right here. So that came out last year, I think, or early this year, but I think it was last fall it came out, I think. Anyway, once they bottled their batch 3 toasted barrel bourbon last fall, they took 3 of their freshly emptied medium toast Kelvin barrels and refilled them with this blend, this 4-barrel blend of this toasted bourbon. Each barrel aged just under 8 months before being bottled, non-chilled, filtered, barrel strength. So, there you have it. I think that's pretty cool. So let me get into it on the nose. Oh, God. I get immediately on the nose like honey graham cracker and caramel sauce. That's what I get. It's like a sweet, not cloyingly sweet, but a decadent sweet. Does that make any sense? There's sweet oak there. Oh, it smells amazing. It's not. There's a hint of that toasted but it's not that cloying. Sometimes you get those toasted barrels, and I guess because they were used Kelvin barrels, it's not quite as cloyingly sweet on the nose for a toasted bourbon, which I like. Yeah, that's what I get. I get like that sort of honey graham cracker, caramel sauce, sweet oak, hint of that sort of toasted marshmallow, but not much. Let's go on the palate. Cheers, everybody. Let me know in the chat what you're drinking. This is our K.Luke toasted bourbon single barrel dropping Thursday. So let's get into it on the palate. Oh. Wow. All right. So hold on. First of all, I don't have a Coke Zero. Shame on me. All right. Here's the thing. It's caramel. It follows the nose. It's caramel sauce, but I get a lot of dark chocolate in this, which is really interesting. There is a nice sort of oak spice mid palate that really comes and lingers. And then I get again all that sort of dark chocolate and rich caramel coming back. So it's a rich toasted bourbon from K.Luke. Oh, and we've got somebody in the basement that's going to keep me company. Good, because nobody wants to hear me for 2 hours talk about this. Anthony, how are you, brother? Thanks for coming out and hanging with me.
Doing pretty good. How you doing?
Well, I got to go through these single barrels. You unfortunately, and I don't think I ever got you samples of these damn things, and I said I would. I apologize.
Alas.
You came to Rock the Rick House, but had to leave because you're going to the office. Did you try our single barrel picks or no?
No. I just was spending all my time trying to prep your stuff while you were talking with everybody.
You didn't sneak a little sip of our single barrels. You just kind of you were working hard and not drinking at all. Man, God bless you. Damn. All right. Well, so here's the thing. I think it's interesting. I didn't know this about this K.Luke. So he used the batch 3 toasted bourbon barrels that he had for that to basically use for this blend here of our single barrel. So they're toasted barrels. Now, what do you think that does to the bourbon? The fact that it was it's not freshly, it's not new charred or new toasted. It's a used. Is that something you think would impart too different a flavor than I guess it has to, right?
Yeah, of course it's going to be a little bit less aggressive. Like usually when you have like a newly toasted barrel, what do you get? You get a ton of marshmallow, you get a ton of sugar, like confectioner sugar or whatever. But you're not going to get that on a used barrel. So
now it certainly is a sweeter, but I'm getting more of that sort of caramel sauce, the dark chocolate, toasted, like even sweet oak, I guess. I don't know if that's the right descriptor here.
Did he retoast them? Or did he just go straight wet to wet?
All he said in here, and I'll have to find that out, but I don't think he did. It's from what he sent me. He said once they bottled their batch 3 toasted barrel bourbon last fall, they took 3 of those freshly emptied medium toast Kelvin barrels and refilled them with this blend, this 4-barrel blend.
Okay, all right.
And then each barrel aged for 8 months.
Okay, that's kind of like what K.Luke does, or not K.Luke, Barrel King does.
All right, is that okay?
They'll reuse some of their barrels. That could be actually quite good because if he was pretty confident in that blend, well, you're getting a little bit of that bourbon from the barrels, right? So
yeah, for sure. And that's the other thing people were asking. So what is this? Just single barrels from K.Luke they source? Well, no, this Jonathan for all these single barrels blended the rye, blended bourbons to be put into these 13 single barrels that are coming to the markets. We're lucky enough to be the only ones you can buy online. So yeah, anyway, we got another, look at it. We've got the better half. I mean, it's obviously the better half of Hack and Mac. I mean, I'm sorry, Mac, but Hack, how are you, buddy? Yeah, this show just got immediately better.
I'd like to be known from here on out as Nashville Hack. Nashville Hack is my name.
Nashville Hack. Are you sure that's not really what Mac is? He's not a big hack? I don't know. Anyway, how are you, buddy? Oh, you're drinking the 16-year?
No. Listen,
he's
the much better version of this whole thing.
No, that's debatable. Just like me and Andy, I'm just joking. No, Max, Actually, Mac helped us out with Andy at our Rock the Rick house. I mean, Jay put him to work. I think.
Listen, I'm excited. I want you to get through all the K.Luke stuff, but when you're ready, I've got this Reverie. He's ready to roll.
Okay. All right. Let's go. I'll get. I just want to get through now. Okay. So all weekend I've been going through getting my tasting notes. That's the toasted bourbon. Andy will have his tasting notes on it too. We'll combine them together. We'll get them out. All right, let's do real quick. As you can see, I kind of hit this a little harder. This is the sherry finished rye. I am a rye guy, but I don't discriminate. I like good whiskey. So if it's a rye or bourbon, I don't care. And so we say I'm a rye. I love K.Luke ryes the best. Now this is not a toasted rye though. So this K.Luke is just again a blend of rye barrels that he has for these single barrels, and then they finished. I wish I knew how long in sherry barrels, but I don't think it's too long. I could be wrong on that. Anyway, I think it's more like 6 months in the sherry barrels.
Do you know what kind of sherry?
PX.
So Todd, I'm.
Yeah, good, Matt. Good. What's up?
Yeah, so I'm. This is going to be my first venture into K.Luke because K.Luke just hit Houston, but all the small batch stuff and all the kind of easier to get stuff. But everyone always told me like, hey, you've got to find a toasted rye. Yeah, but so help me understand, like being brand new to K.Luke, like maybe a lot of people that are just kind of gonna make their first, like, what can we expect?
So I'll get into batch 5 that just came out, by the way, toasted rye. Why I love all their stuff, but especially their toasted ryes is one, it's not your just like their toasted bourbons. It's not your typical toasted profile. And Jonathan blends both Kentucky and Indiana rye whiskey. So it sort of is a unique flavor profile for a rye, if that makes sense. It's not your typical MGP. It's not your typical Kentucky rye whiskey. It's a beautiful blend. And each batch seems to have similar qualities that are a baseline, but they're all different. And so you're not tasting the same thing every batch. And that's what I like about all of his batches, is that he blends not to be consistent on a flavor profile, where I think he does have some consistencies, but each batch brings a new, unique profile. Does that make sense?
So it's almost like you're mixing the best of both worlds, where I enjoy single barrels. I enjoy finding something unique, but also I like a little bit of consistency of knowing like what the flavor profile is going to be. So like he's doing both at the same time, and sounds like he's killing it. Because Mac had talked to me about it. They said that so K.Luke, really honestly, like city of Houston, 8 million people in this market. We just literally got our first look at K.Luke a couple weeks ago. Like it hasn't made it to this market. So really, I held off on buying anything off the shelf to wait on these picks, and I'm so excited, Todd. Like I'm pumped.
Dude, I can't wait for you. So now I'm in the I'll get to the K.Luke Rise and real quick, the batches that just came out, because I do want to do that real quick. But before we get the Reveries, Anthony, do you have any of the Reveries, or no? You didn't get the Reveries. You missed out.
Oh, I just picked them up today.
Oh, good. So you've got.
I just poured it so it air out, Todd. I'm not gonna. All right. I'm gonna wait. I just let it air.
You have not tried it.
No, I just fresh crack.
And this is the Buff Turkey 16 year.
It is. Yep.
Oh Christ! All right. Well, you're starting. All right.
Fresh crack it. I'll fresh crack mine.
Shit. All right. You guys do that. Let me get through this. So this is the rye PX sherry finished rye, and what I love about this is, PX sherry is a sweet fortified wine. I love the fact that it imparts some sweetness, but I don't think they were in the PX sherry barrels very long, so to speak. So you get sort of like on the nose, vanilla cream and like sweet raisins, but it's more just a nice, and there's a background rye spice. It's just a nice sweet rye nose. So to me, it smells more like a Kentucky rye than an Indiana rye. I don't know what the ratio is here between, it does say Kentucky and Indiana, but other than that, I don't know anything else about it, the proportions. But then on the palate, hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, while you're trying that too, the Penelope group, they did a PX sherry, and I have heard that this one is much better. The K.Luke.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, this is our single barrel. So so here's the thing. I get like big time sort of brown sugar, which I don't usually get in a lot of ryes. with candied apples or like candied sugared raisins. I guess that's from the PX Sherry. And then there's a lot of baking spice mid-palate that I absolutely love. And then it comes back to like caramel and honey. So it's a sweeter rye. So I think but there is that mid-palate of like big time baking spice that lets you know this is a rye. I just absolutely love how it brings you that sweetness that you think, oh, it's not in a rye. And then it's, oh, that's a rye. And then it brings you back to that sweetness. That's what I love about this. I don't know if that's from the PX Sherry. I don't know if that's from the blend that he did for these 4 barrels or not. Oh, well, is it the better half or the other half of Hack and Mac? I don't know. Maybe, Mac, are you the better half or the other half? I'm curious.
I'm clearly the better half here.
Okay. It's clearly.
No dispute. No dispute.
Now, let me ask you this, Mac. You've tried both our single barrel K.Luke's, right?
Yeah, I have. I was pouring. I mean, Todd, I was pouring them all night.
Oh, you were pouring them all night. Do you remember anything about either one of them? No.
Yeah, I a little bit, but I can't wait to have. I mean, I was impressed with both of them, Todd. So,
well, here's the thing: at that event, it's very hard to drink out of those small little cups. I get that. Everything. We tried 8 or 9 different of our picks, and then Jonathan had additional, K.Luke's. These, then David had more Corbin Cash, and then Jay had got a 20-year reverie that he was just pouring for people.
Yeah, that was insane.
So everyone's palate's wrecked, but I will say this. I think this, to me, if somebody asked me the favorite of the two, it's the PX Sherry finish. I just love
I was wondering.
Syrupy sweetness of that. I think most people probably like the toasted bourbon, and I think that's rightfully so. It's just this flavor profile of this PX Sherry to me is just fantastic. That sort of candied apples, or even there's like a candied fruit, and it's like an appley, and then I get more like sugary raisins, and I don't know if that's the PX Sherry, but then that brown sugar, and then the baking spices mid-palate really wash through that. It's just a really interesting ride, and I love that about this K.Luke single barrel rye. So that's our picks. I'll have full tasting notes. Andy will give me his. We'll have them up tomorrow. These are launching on Thursday. I hope we have 132 bottles of each. So we have a lot of bottles. There's no limit. They're $109. I've seen some of these single barrels go for like $129, $130. That's I think a great price we have for these. I mean, the baseline batches are $109. So it's the same as a regular batch, which I think is great.
What time do they drop Thursday, Todd?
So they'll probably the highest tier will probably get it at 3:30, and then 4:35. It'll keep going. I don't think, I'll be honest with you, I don't think these will sell out. I think people are still a little bit unknown about K.Luke, and that's fine. I will tell you, Jonathan is very much pushing that this is the only place you can get these single barrels online. So if we don't sell these out, he's going to take the links probably the next day and push it out on his, and they will be gone immediately. So I'd love for our patrons to have these, not people that are outside our group, but he really wants these. Rightfully, it's not even Jonathan and Jay. This is Jonathan from K.Luke. He's like, I've gotten so many people that want these, but I know. And so I said, here's our link to our Patreon. But they're not. It's a barrier, right? It's a barrier to entry. So I get it, and they're not going to buy. So but I want you guys, the people here watching this, to get these because I think they're really, really good. They're really unique, and I'm honored that we were the first sort of group to get them. It's just stores that got the other 11 barrels, and Andy did a fantastic job. He had to go down there on like the last second. We didn't have much time. He's like, I'd really like for you guys to come. I don't want to send you samples. You could be the second group in. There was one other group that came in and picked the barrel before us. I think they got a port finish, and Andy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, that's happening Thursday. All right. You guys want? Let's drink Reveries then. Let's drink Reveries. We'll put.
I don't want to rush the show. I just literally I poured it so it could air out. You do what you want to do.
Yeah, Todd.
I do think this though, Todd. Like, we've picked up quite a few Patreons and people here from the Houston market because they found you guys and I think you'd be surprised at how that K.Luke sells. I think it's going to go faster than you think. I really do.
I'd love for it to do that because I think Jonathan, I believe in what he does. I just don't know if everyone has, I've talked to so many people who love K.Luke, but a lot of people who have I've never had K.Luke. I don't know of them. I don't know who they are. And I get it. I get it. Even within our group saying, I just don't know who K.Luke is. But to me, I mean, Mac, you met him. There's not a more passionate guy about what he does, and I think he's up there.
I mean,
with
he
some of
came
the
to
best
the bottle share. He came to the bottle share, which is just such an amazing thing to do. He was just sitting next to me, and he pulled his like favorite. He pulled his favorite pick that he did. He pulled his favorite Willet. You know, like it was just. Anyway,
it was a 12-year, 11-year Willet or something like that. Purple top.
Purple top. Anyway, and just
man, I thought I was special on Friday. Jesus.
Yeah, you missed Jonathan Maizano going to our bottle share on Saturday night. You missed a lot there, Anthony. I wish you would have been there. You'd have been in heaven.
If it was some other band or some other thing, but
can I say one thing about Anthony here is that he was there early before Todd and Andy got there, and then before I got there. If it wasn't for Anthony, I don't think anyone would have had any whiskey that night, Todd. So just
wait, were you late to pour whiskey? Were you late
at his own event?
Yeah,
I'm gonna blame this on Andy 100%. It's not because he wasn't here, and he would take. He was at the last second doing all those slides that nobody even looked at when he was presenting. That's what he was doing. I'm like, Andy, we're like really going to be late. And he's like, I got to get this done. I got this done. We had a lot going on, so it wasn't like he was
just kidding with you,
going around not doing anything. But like, it just built up, and he's like, I got to get them done. I'm like, did people didn't really care about that. I don't think people looked at them. But anyway, that's why we're late.
We had to give props here to Anthony for getting
and
that.
You guys poured out.
I poured it.
How many samples did you pour out? Like,
God.
1,000?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was fun though.
All right, here is batch 5, K.Luke. This is available right now on Sealbox. On Shared Pour. It's sold out on Sealbox. The batch 12 barrel strength is available. They have not sold out. There's only a 4. This is a really short blend. I think it's what is it? What is the blend on this? It's a 4-barrel blend. It's not a huge yield on this.
Wait, this is his new release?
This is new batch 5 toasted rye. There it is. That's his. This is not ours. This is his. And this, when I tried it at Rock the Rick House after, I don't know. So my palate it probably was screwed up. But actually, I didn't drink much during the event because we were just doing so much. I know I sweat a lot. I sweat a ton because it was hot as balls. And I kept drinking water and not peeing. So I don't know what that tells you. There we go. I didn't pee one time at the event. That shows you how hot it was. And I was drinking. So I don't know what that means. All right. Oh, God. So this is definitely a rye right off the bat. I mean, so on our single barrel pick, all right, you know what? I didn't want to do this. Shit. Get my single barrel pick out of the way. Here's what I wanted to do. I wanted
too many bottles.
I got way too many. I want to compare it to Nick.
Oh, that's a good. What's the proof on the K.Luke too in that one?
Is 117.
And then
I wonder what their entry proof is, Mac. We've been talking a lot about that lately.
Yeah.
I wonder how they do that. Or well, it's blend, so it's a little different.
So it's MGP and probably Bard's. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If it's Bard. He has some older stock though. I'm sure there is. I mean, he's at Bardstown. That's where all his barrels are housed. So I'm sure he's getting some Bardstown or Green River or something.
He does such a cool thing, which like I put this in the chat earlier, but for people who don't know, like and you talked a little bit about this, Todd, but it's not just slapping his name on a source barrel. He's doing a ton of work there.
Right. So like when we went, and let's be honest, I loved what we did at Ever North. Right. But that was
that rye was.
That was great, but they are great. I love their blends, but what we got from Ever North was simply a Green River barrel and an MGP barrel with Ever North slapped on it, and they get great barrels. I can't wait to go back and get more. Jonathan blends these to put into single barrels, so that's the cool thing because I think that's the great thing about what he does. All right, let me get into. So my Nictors, thank you, Joe Parrish, is 110.8 proof. My barrel number is 25BO695. 110, and I paid $120 for this. I don't think that's pretty bad. I think that's pretty damn good.
No, that's great.
That's great.
So, all right, let me stay on. So you got K.Luke on Nictors. Jesus Christ. See, that's I think this I could live in this. Oh,
we got there's the 10 here.
So I get on mine a lot of baking, the cinnamon, the clove, the nutmeg, toffee.
You're talking about the Michter's?
The Michter's. This is Michter's.
Girl, it's so good.
Graham crack. It's like such a great nose for. I mean, it's a low rye. Isn't Michter's? What's their mash bill?
They're low. They don't advertise it, but it is distinctly low rye. It is clear as day.
You drink the K.Luke, you know it's a rye. I mean, it's a. This is a. It's a sweeter rye. I mean, there is a blend of Kentucky in it, but you can smell the rye much more pronounced than on the Michter's. So I mean, it's hard to tell on the nose, but let's be honest, we don't judge it on the nose, we judge it on the palate. So here is the Michter's 2025 barrel strength rye.
Mac loves that barrel. Like he loves that barrel.
God,
it's.
Wow. Did you have 25, Mac?
I have I have a 25 barrel.
What's your barrel number?
With me. I don't have it with me. I have a 10 with me, which is
when we hooked up in Kentucky to do our barrel pick together. The very first pour at Evergreen, he said, "Hey, you got to try this," and it was the Michter's barrel strength rye, and he was like, "This is just so good," and he was right. Like it's
finished on this just goes forever. I mean, this is baking spice. This is clove. It's pepper, black pepper, brown sugar. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's sweet oak. I have said graham cracker a lot tonight. I don't know if it's on my palate or what.
Do you get like the powdered donut thing or no?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm even saying like a little bit of a thin mint. Like there's a hint of chocolate and I like mint and don't a lot of people this is not mint forward at all, but there is a hint of a mint quality on the finish that I absolutely love. God, I mean that all right, so that's Michter's. Let's go to K.Luke's batch 5 toasted. Granted, I'm biased. I love K.Luke. I love Jonathan. So I want to say K.Luke is better, but that's going to be very goddamn hard to beat right there. Anthony, have you had 25 Michter's barrel strength rye yet?
I have had one single barrel, and I'll be honest.
You didn't love it. Oh.
It's no. I thought it was very good. Don't get me wrong, right? But I have a 2024 bottling that I preferred. And I specifically preferred it because it had more rye character. You know?
Yeah.
Like the one that I had, the 2025, was actually kind of like high rye bourbon tasting.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
Yeah.
You know, and I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. But when I want a rye,
that is true.
I want a rye.
That's a very
95.5.
That's a valid point because mine I think drinks more towards that sort of sweeter bourbon profile, Anthony.
That's probably why I would like it more though. Like that's like me. I'm not a true rye drinker yet. Like I like more bourbon forward ryes, and that's why I like Michter's. So I think that's it.
There's graham cracker, there's brown sugar, but then there's chocolate, there is baking spice. I mean, that's that clove and sort of peppery rye, and it's there. It's just not as. So I go to the K.Luke batch 5 toasted, and it's a big time baking spices. I mean, to me, that's what I get: baking spices and like honey grams. There's like a vanilla custard mid palate. That chocolate comes through that I get a lot of times in his blends for his ryes. But then the baking spices and that spice just lingers. They're completely different. I mean, what's better? I think it's to Anthony's point. If you're looking for, but this isn't like a overly rye though. So what's a good 95.5 batched rye that comes out of that people go crazy for? What are a good rye? I mean, because this K.Luke is toasted, so there's some
like
sweet quality.
Would you say a Bullet 12 rye, Mac? Is that what?
Yeah, that's 95.5.
Yeah, I'm just trying.
Yeah, people like it.
Not this
Bullet 12. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
they're hard to get now. You don't see Bullet 12s very often anymore. But that's the one everybody used to say. Bullet 12 is the pinnacle of ryes. Like if you like, value and. But I don't see them anywhere though.
Yeah, I mean, so what do I like better?
Do you get any savory quality on the K.Luke? Like the dill, you don't get dill.
Not a lot of dill. there's a fruit I'm trying to pick up mid palate. I got to sit.
And you're not trying the pick, by the way, right? You're trying the just.
Well, I was trying to, but I mean, if I blinded them, I would. I mean, they're very different ryes. I mean,
because one's finished in the sherry, right, Todd? So
no, one's just toasted. So the K.Luke is toasted. This is the K.Luke toasted batch 5. This is not our pick.
Okay, I know that's what I'm saying. You're trying. You're not trying our pick. The picks.
No, I'm trying their batch that just came out that I absolutely adore and love. Compared to the Michter's that I said in my review, I think this is the best rye I've tried all year.
Yeah, so good.
Hey Matt, you remember when we went to Old Louisville and they were talking about like the toasted process and like that was, or you went and then I went a little bit later. Like that was a really cool description of what toasted is, and I'm curious. Like I love toasted. Like I love a lot of different toasted stuff. Like I find myself like trying to like outdo. Like for me, the Michter's toasted is the best toasted I've ever had. Like I really like their toasted barrel strength, but like I'm really super interested by what K.Luke is doing with their toasted.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, here's the Ross. We actually have a bunch of MVP picks coming soon, guys. It's actually we haven't promoted it at all. They're all coming in.
I love it.
Oh, there's your Ross and Squib, Mac.
Yeah.
Matt can tell you where those rick houses are located.
We were there. We were
so jealous. I'm so jealous.
MGP in those rick houses.
I'm so jealous.
It was pretty much the best.
I've even seen an aerial map on stream, and we lost thousands of viewers.
Yeah, we got very nerdy, Todd.
All right, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so what's my verdict? I think they're both fantastic. I'm gonna have to sit with these. They're different but equally good. In the chat, if you pick up it, people were asking me which K.Luke should I get? Should I get the K.Luke batch 5 rye or batch 12? I think if you like their ryes, go for the rye over the 12. I think the 12 is very good. I don't think it's as good as the 11 that came out earlier. That's just my personal opinion. You will not go wrong with buying both, but if you can only buy one, I'd say go after the rye. It's one of my favorite ryes of the year. Is it my favorite? We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to make that call right now. This Michter's barrel strength rye, and Anthony, I'm surprised. So your bottle you didn't like from this. I mean, not that you didn't like it, but it wasn't rye of the year quality for you.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just like it tasted kind of bourbon like. It was nice and sweet. Again, I didn't blind it, so I can't be without qualification. But
correct.
It just tasted so sweet, and I thought it was very good. But I would never put it in like top 10 rye, like top 10 ryes of the years. For example, I did a barrel pick this year from Sagamore for a charity, and that rye would crush that bottle. But that's a charity pick. It was already overpriced kind of Sagamore. So speaking of which, what do you think of the 9-year Sagamore compared to the ryes you just tasted?
Do it.
I was just traveling through Pennsylvania, and I ran into a couple of store picks of the Sagamore 9-year, and man, I was on the edge of buying one. You like those?
They vary a lot, man. Yeah, you should.
They vary a lot. The single barrels are all over the place. This was for their in Pennsylvania, it's like all store, like controlled store.
Andy has my 9-year. I only have the 8-year. Andy doesn't have. Yeah, Andy has the 9-year. Damn it.
8 years pretty good too, though.
It is. I don't have the 9-year on me. Andy's got it. Damn it. That's a great comparison. I don't know. Listen, we'll see. I think this is I mean, listen. Yeah, I love it. I love both of them. So if you want it, a good rye, I still think this K.Luke toasted rye is phenomenal. So grab that. Let's talk reveries then. How about that? Let's do that.
We're getting out of business.
All right. So anybody that wants to come up, the link in Patreon, if you've gotten your reveries, 9 or 16 year, I think we're all drinking. Let's go ham here and drink buff turkey.
Oh man, I wish I was.
I got my little 21090's.
Hey Mac, where's your buff turkey, Mac?
I know I'm not in my home.
Oh, no.
Not in my home bar, but
oh, this is so great. This is so great.
I know.
You have the most reveries of anybody in the world.
I know, but not here. Not at my current.
He also has the most buff turkeys of anyone in the world.
Anyway,
besides Jay.
That's true. I think Jay. But But yeah, at least I've got the hat, so that's got to count.
Awesome. Let's go. All right,
Todd, I have a friend that knows a lot about whiskey that opened this a few days ago, and he said by far, not even close, this is whiskey of the year.
The sixth. So somebody said that on our Discord.
This bottle,
the 16, our pick. Yeah, I mean, listen,
Yeah,
our pick. We didn't do anything. We went down there. Jay laid out like 8 different buff turkeys. This was our favorite of them. I mean, they were so. I mean, we were in heaven. We were both hammered by the end of that. But Jay did all the work. We take credit. Like, we got down there early, got a great barrel, and I give all credit to Jay and what he's doing at the Reveries. The hat that Mac. Hold on, let me. So look at Max got swag. Look at that.
Look at that.
He was very kind to give me that.
I asked him where my hat was, and he said I wasn't getting one.
I was able to pour a little bit for his the 10th anniversary, which if anyone in the chat was there, that was just epic too. But it was so cool to see it in person. So I know that you've been there and picked a barrel, which is so
How
awesome.
impressive is his main rick house with all those barrels.
Oh my gosh, he's doing some awesome stuff.
Here's the thing: when I'll take off. Sorry, when we went down there in early May, Jay put out an email to a couple of the creators that I'd love to. You guys be the first to come down here. And me and you're like, we'll go. We'll come tomorrow. When can you have us? We can drive down.
Exactly. That's the answer.
Honestly, we went down the next week. That's how quickly we got down there.
That's
and
awesome.
we were like, I was like, Andy, what do you think this is going to be like? He's like, I don't know. I think it's probably going to be like a garage with, a couple barrels. I don't think Jay has a lot of stuff.
Oh, no.
Boy, were we completely wrong. We walk in there and first we're like, oh, this is really, you drive down that long driveway, right? And they open the gate and, like, wow, this is nice. And he's got a big mansion on premise, and then he's got this whole room with Corvettes that I guess that's where your event probably was, right? That one room that has all the old barrels and stuff. And it's a great place for an event. And then he's like, let me show you where some of the whiskey's held. And this isn't even where we picked. And he opens up those doors and we're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, how many barrels do you think are in that rick house?
Oh God. I mean, 100.
Is it close to 1,000?
It's hundreds for sure.
Way more than I thought.
And he's been in the industry for obviously a while. He's got some special stuff in there.
I love how quiet he's doing it too. He's just under the radar, just a cool dude, like not like needing like any hype. He's just putting out killer whiskey and just like saying F you to the rest of the world. Like, this is what I do.
Well, I mean, so then that happened and we tried 7-year Bardstown, which was fantastic. Cool. And then he said, let me try I have a few 9s left. And then once we tried the 9s and 7s, were out immediately because the 9s, and he's like, these are my favorite barrels I have. And I don't have a lot of them left. It was the first ones that he was putting out, like all those single barrels. And we got one of those 9 years that were.
I love that 9 year. So
how good is that 9 year? Anthony, did you get the 9 year or no?
Yeah, I did. It's sitting over here.
I love it too. So that's in the Kelvin. It's just a 9 year, 20% MGP in a Kelvin barrel. And it's glorious. And the great thing is Jay's vetted all the barrels. So it's like, you can't pick a bad one, right? It's like we were set up for success because you really can't go wrong with any you picked. I remember there was a Seguin Moreau. What the hell do you say that?
Seguin Moreau. Yeah.
Yeah. That was the other one we were going back and forth.
I like that you can't say it either because I can't.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Whatever. I was like, you know what? I can't say that when we're picking the Kelvin. I can say that.
We had that.
Yes. So somebody got that. It was a fantastic barrel. Oh shoot! I got somebody in the back. Hold on, Trey. You ready, buddy? Trey's not looking at us. I don't know if Trey can hear us. Who is Trey in the house? What's up, buddy?
I can hear
There he is.
Hey,
Trey. What's going on, guys?
Trey.
What's up, buddy? You've got both of them there.
I'm so
How are you, man? Welcome.
Oh my God.
All right, we're
the nose on
you have the 9. Which one are you sipping on, Trey? Good to see you, buddy.
The 9. I figured I'd start with the 9.
Oh shit, I'll do the same. You can't drink alone, can you? Mac, I can't believe you don't have any of these. Jesus.
Well, I'm traveling right now, so yeah. But I've got those 9 years. No. I'm in South Florida, but this is better. But I mean, the 9 years are incredible. I mean, he just has special barrels there, and the one that you guys picked is incredible. And then I haven't even tried the 16, which that's the one that's sitting back at my house. I'll be back this weekend, and can't wait.
Okay, all right, good. I mean, he's got a ton. I don't want to. He's got a lot of buff turkey too, by the way. which surprised me how much he has. So I think hopefully he's going to let some of that age, maybe even more. I don't think our buff turkey's over oaked, so that's the great thing at 16 years. I'd love to see what this does later on. All right, so the 9-year.
Oh, sorry, you're at the 9 year. Sorry.
I've got the 9-year because Trey's got the 9-year.
I'm going to wait because that nose on that.
Okay, Anthony, you don't have to pour the 9-year, but I know you have it.
I'll pour it.
So here's the thing: when we were doing this, and I think Andy would still say this today. Andy, I think, preferred the 9-year over the buff turkey. Now they're both amazing, but they are different profiles, and I can see how someone would drink the 9-year if you blind and say, "I like that profile better." I can totally see that. Trey, what say you?
I
The
mean,
9-year. What do you say?
the nose is phenomenal. I mean, that I don't know, kind of a golden raisin to me, but
Ooh, I like that. I got like a dark cherry, sort of toffee. It's rich on the nose. Sweet oak.
yeah,
These are my nose.
it just kind of hits you. Yeah, I mean, the expectation from the nose is there. So I mean,
the toffee
it's either
note
going to
is
sink
dead
or
on.
swim after that.
Yeah, for sure. Agreed. Anthony, did you pour it? I love
I
it.
just poured it.
Is this your first time drinking it?
First time drinking it.
Oh shit! All right. Okay. I won't buy
And
it.
it smells amazing.
Yeah, that nose is.
I mean, the Kelvin barrel, I think, is what does it. It's 118 proof, 21% rye MGP. I mean, that's nothing wrong with that.
You know, Matt got me my first Nashville barrel, which was a Kelvin barrel, the Kelvin collection, and it is absolutely one of my favorite pours. Like it is, I'm a believer in the Kelvin thing. Like I don't think that's just marketing. I think that whatever they do to those barrels, and you know, and that goes back to the Michter's stuff we're talking about. Like when you do the Michter's tour in Kentucky, they really oversell you on the extra aging they do with their staves and their wood before they turn it into barrels. And I marketing is marketing, but Michter's is doing something right. And I don't know if that's it, but this Kelvin thing, like I'm a believer. Like I'm 100% a believer.
Dude,
I'm kind of torn because like I've kind of like toured a couple different distilleries with different barrels that they use. So like the top three are ISC, Kelvin. I mean, Kelvin is number one. ISC is number two, and then Space Side Cooperage is number three. And they all impart or have different specializations that they really excel at, you know. But Kelvin for like bourbon, very hard to argue with.
Yeah,
You said very hard to argue with, right?
Yeah.
Agreed. I love it too. I mean, Trey, I don't know what you get on the palate, but for this and Anthony, you as well. I get a lot of, it's a burnt sugar, sort of brown butter. It's like a really just sort of deep sweetness that it's a sweet oak. There's some cherry, blackberry mid palate. There's a nice mid palate, palate spice. I even said sometimes creme brulee. I use that too much though, so I'm trying to find something else besides creme brulee. But it's that burnt sugar.
Honestly, that's actually pretty good note for this specific pour, creme brulee.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use that note, but that fits for this.
So
Right?
Yeah, it's kind of a fruity sugar that's caramelized.
Yes. I love it. Here's the thing: it was 1 week shy of 10 years for $109, and I love that too. I mean, I think it's a good price.
I don't think it drinks. It does not drink 118.
You think it drinks lower?
Yeah, I would not have guessed that. I would probably have said around 105.
The only thing that would make me it's the age, like it's syrup, and that's not proof wise, but you can tell it's a little bit more age on it from the mouthfeel and how syrupy this is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. There isn't it's certainly not hot. You're right, Trey. I mean, if you blinded this, I think we actually probably have I think we might have had like early iterations of this when we brought back samples. We're like, what's the proof? And we're like, we can't remember what the proof was. We're like, I think it's like 110, 112, and it's 118. So whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Wow.
I'm very sensitive to the ryes, and this one I could drink all day.
There you go. All right. I think Mac just tried the puff turkey. Mac, did you just have an experience, Mac?
That's all good. I have written off buff turkeys that were under, I'd say 128 proof, because I've tried several that my friend Max sent me.
Uh-oh.
And I was skeptical on this, and I now have turned the corner. This at 110 proof, right?
It's
which is a lower
11.5.
I've never had this low proof of a buff turkey that is this intense in flavor profile and this connected of a pour. Whiskey nerd thing for a minute is like, when I talk connected of a pour, I want the nose to set me up for what I'm going to taste. That's going to then get me to the finish. I don't like it when the nose is way different than either of those. I want it to like make sense. And what happens here is you get a sweet apple cobbler pear thing on the nose.
Like
and then you get this orange marmalade citrus, like oakiness. And then the finish is just like the deepest oak, sweet. There's the palate. It is so complex. Like I get a little chocolate.
Yeah, I get dark. I have that on a dark chocolate. Yep.
But I'm doing these notes that don't usually work together, but it all does. Yeah. And that's so what I did, just to compare my favorite buff turkey I own. I have a very good friend that made this pick. He's Laz, that suburban guy on Instagram. He does hundreds of picks. Like he does picks all the time. And he did this Buckner's 15, which is 133 proof. Yeah. So I'm letting it air right now to try it next to it, because I think I have a new favorite buff turkey. Because this was my favorite buff turkey. And I know that on stream, like I'm not trying to be like,
no.
Those people that know me, Todd, they know that I'm authentic and I'm genuine. Like if I wouldn't say things I don't feel, and I feel this. Like this is a tremendous pour. Like it is. It has to be in our conversation for Whiskey of the Year, Mac. It has to be.
That's awesome. I can't wait to try it.
It's that good.
So yeah, there's other people in this. I think there is an argument that you could say that you like. I love it too. Hack. I think it is certainly a special barrel that we were able to get, but I don't want to discount the 9-year, because I think the 9-year brings.
I don't have it yet, but I think Mac has sent me some.
Oh, I can't wait to try it, because we had a higher yield. I think more people got it. And it wasn't $320, right? It's $109. So when you add those two together, I think that 9-year is really special. It's almost a 10-year MGP, 21% rye bourbon. Trey, have you tried the 16 yet, or have you gone? Are you still on the 9?
No, I just poured it. I finished the 9.
Okay.
So
all right. I'm curious what you guys.
You know what I don't get on this 16-year that I get on a lot of the older buff turkeys is that white pepper thing, Mac. This doesn't have that. It doesn't have that peppery kind of thing you got to drink through. You could set with this and just like this bottle would go very fast, like very fast, because it's just a great drinker.
I just want to throw out there for that 16-year. I've been drinking it.
Okay.
And I think that if you had this and you let it sit sealed in a bottle for 20 years, and then you brought it out and you're like, this is a Dusty, people would believe you, because to me, it has that kind of like cherry, but with an oak kind of thing that people talk about when they talk about Dusties, but it doesn't have any of the dusty oak that people talk about.
It's not over oaked, right? It's not over oaked.
Well, it's not even about the oak. It's about, like, if you've ever had Dusties, the reason they taste like they taste is because they sat 20 years in the bottle, right?
I like that, yes.
But like this is a cleaned up version of that, in that it doesn't have that dusty quality, but it has all the qualities that you like from a dusty bourbon, from flavors, like that cherry, that vanilla, that oak. It's really good.
I'm glad you guys like it. It's a huge investment. The proof is, I think, great too.
I was afraid of the proof. I was really afraid of the proof. I didn't think I would like it.
We didn't know
honestly. I didn't think I would like the 110.
But I think this could be really good. Like the fact, and it's so cool because I think, Hack, you've got one next to it, the Augusta, which is, what is that, like a 134 or something?
This is your favorite buff turkey before this one.
Yeah. But I think like the lower proof cast strength stuff I've been really kind of getting into lately. And anyway, I can't wait to try this, but I think it could.
I'm going to make a comparison that's not fair to anyone. And Anthony will probably tell me how wrong I am, which I'm okay with. I don't mind being wrong.
He tells me that all the time.
But I have a really good friend that sends me really good samples. Tim, if you're watching, thank you, Tim. I love you. He sent me an Evan Williams 23.
Oh.
That I can connect this to. Because Evan Williams 23, a 23-year-old bourbon with that much oak on it, you would think it would be bitter. You would think it would have those high tannins, and it doesn't. I love that Evan Williams 23. He sent me like, I think 4 ounces, like 2 different. I shared the first one with my brother because that's the first time I've ever had a 23-year-old bourbon. And I don't know how many times in my life I'll ever get to have one because I'm not like that. I'm not wealthy, but I am having reminiscent feelings about this to that Evan Williams 23. I'm not saying the flavor profiles are the same. I'm saying the feeling I get from drinking it are the same. That Anthony, tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, I think you're actually up the right tree because when I've had Evan Williams 23 before, it has a kind of a dusty profile, and I feel like unlike the Elijah Craig 18 and 23 where they go deep into the oak, Evan Williams, they try to pull it back and have they select whatever it is for a more dusty kind of character. And this 16, like if you like dusty bourbon, this will hit you through the heart.
Oh,
I'm not even joking.
100%. You're right.
You know what's crazy about this is Jay has plenty more barrels like this in his rec house.
I'll buy them all.
I mean, I couldn't believe when he told me how many. I'm not going to say how many he has. He's got quite a few. I know a lot of groups are going to be going down there very quickly to grab this. We'll certainly be going back down. I'm sure Anthony and Mac, you guys probably want to come with us, don't you?
Absolutely.
Of course.
We're working on that now. Real quick, LP, thanks for the super chat. Yeah, super chats tonight, guys. We're giving away a Chattanooga single our pick.
So good.
Bottle of that, and then there's 14 bottles. I have a couple here. I'm going to give away, and then I'll give samples out of this Reveries Buff Turkey 16 and 9. We'll add that to your winnings. So and you know what, Mick, there's barrel strength rye and K.Luke batch 5, so you can do the comparison yourself.
Oh wow.
So we'll do that. That's the super chat for tonight. I don't have much music, but anyway, he came, LP, who was great at Mac. You met him at the Rock the Rick House. How could you not? Cross between Stag Junior and Old Fitz for the 9. Ooh, wow,
Interesting.
that is an interesting.
That's a really interesting thought. I mean, this is batch 9 is not batch 9. The 9-year 21090 pick is very bourbon forward, or what I mean is like it's got that toffee kind of thing going on.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
That's the note.
Yeah,
it's just if you love bourbon, this is going to be a treat.
Yep, agreed.
It's one of those where, like his other 9 years, where you start to drink. I started like you start to drink it and you get sad because you're like, there's not going to be another one. You know what I mean? That's like how I felt.
Hey,
about
Todd,
this.
I'm just curious. Like in y'all's drops, I'm new to the Patreon. I just joined, so forgive me for asking this question.
No, come on.
But do you guys do something where like you hold a couple bottles back, so like for the next drop, if you know, like if there's some left over that you were holding in case something broke, like can I get a 9? Like how do you get a 9 if you miss it?
The answer to that is yes. But we don't hold them back. Jay at Shared Pour what they call breakage bottles. Yeah, so there's usually 4 to 6 bottles that are held back. Now, Jay is supposed to let us know when that happens, but a lot of times we don't know about it. So I will ask Jay when the breakage, how many breakages, and we can put that out.
I'll do unspeakable things to get the 9.
Well, geez.
Well,
Mac, I don't know. Now I feel uncomfortable.
The one that I bought.
I'm sorry. I'm going to get kicked off the stream now.
No, you're not. No, I get you. I hear you. There is some. So we'll let everybody know. There you go. See?
Oh, thank you, Mac. I love you.
Yeah, Mac is a good guy. Real quick, Mac, Hack is the guy you know that said this Buff Turkey was one of his. Is his name Ed?
Yeah, Ed. Yeah,
Right,
Ed. Ed's a great dude. Ed is. He came on our show and did the ASW Super Fan.
Nice.
He lives in Atlanta. He is whiskey nerd like a lot of us. And
so
just,
Ed was he was in our Discord. He said, "Well, possibly a hot take to some, but I have now declared Elite, which is what we titled the Reverie 16 Buff Turkey, as the best whiskey I've had that come out this year." And you know what? I love that because there's a lot of good fucking whiskey out there, right? There's a ton of good whiskey.
Yeah.
And he said that one of our I love hearing that. That to me is the best compliment we can get.
I've done 9 picks. I've done 9 picks mostly locally for my store that I work with here locally. And so I understand.
Dude, your Still Austin is one of my favorite picks of the year. That is, I shouldn't say this because I've picked 2 we've picked 2. That's my favorite pick of Still Austin I've had. I think it's better than our.
Man, you give me goosebumps, bro. Like that's awesome,
dude. How good is that bottle, though? Right? I mean, you got to know how good that bottle is.
I think it's a great bottle, but I sent it to you just to ask you.
It was 7 years.
Yeah, just at 7.
Ours was like 3, I think. So that tells you how old ours was. So many years ago.
The only thing I ask, if you guys come and you do another Still Austin pick, just let me stand in the corner. Just let me go.
No, we're in contact with Christian. You know, we had a great.
He's a great dude. He's a great guy.
When we had Brandon Joldersmer, their old CEO, on our channel, and he was like, anytime this is before we were small, we were nothing. We had no Patreon, and he's like, come down to a barrel pick. Yeah, we were like, okay, we started a Patreon. We had like 50 members. We said, can we do a pick? And he left, and we're like, oh shit. And then we got in contact with Christian, and we knew Nancy as well. Nancy put in a good word for us. He said, these guys, and that was actually our first 2 barrel picks, the rye and bourbon from them many years ago. So we have a special, I love Still Austin. And
I would love for you guys to come back to Texas and do that. And I would love to hang out with y'all, whether I'm part of the pick or not. Like it would be awesome.
Let me ask the chat this. Do you guys want another Still Austin? I would love to do. Here's the thing, Matt. I know they have higher age statements from when we were there many years ago. I'd love to do like a red corn, something different. Oh my God. Right corn.
Todd, I begged Christian on my knees for a blue corn or a red corn single barrel, and they're not doing it yet. They're not going to do it until 27. But you can ask, and maybe you got the pull.
You got the
shit. Well, I mean,
you got the
they
clout.
Can always say no. Listen, I want to do something. It's similarly, and Anthony, you'll appreciate this. I think everyone's asked us why Sagamore is literally 8 miles from my house. Why haven't we done a Sagamore pick? There's a lot of Sagamore picks out there. I love Sagamore. It's one of my favorite. Their backyard, but I want to pick up their own juice. I don't want an MGP blend. I want their own juice.
It's coming. I
know it's coming. So that's what I want to do. Anyway, Corvette Trey, I feel like you're just sitting there. We haven't got your comments on the 16 year. What do you think about the Buff Turkey Reverie 16 year?
I mean, I'm still just in awe of it. I mean,
I love it.
I mean, it's really good. It's my first Buff Turkey I've ever had, by the way.
It's mine too, by the way.
It is, Trey. That's the first one you've ever had?
Yeah, I just I don't get caught up in the fads. So when something comes along like that, I let a few bottles get out there.
Would you be a mentor for a guy I know named Nashville Mac? Would you not?
I needed your wisdom.
I'd like to connect you. Like, there's a guy. I have this friend, and he has a problem, and I think you can help him, Trey.
Yeah.
But what's funny is I poured a bottle of the glass of the Bombergers because to me it's like if Michter's did something a little higher proof.
Yeah,
that's a good call.
So I have the
really
Shank here.
I could hit that level.
Oh, so is the Bombergers this year great too?
Yeah, I really like it.
I think the Shanks is really good for MSRP. I think it's really good. I mean, it's a lower proof.
Yeah, I mean, if you're buying it in MSRP, I think it's a good buy.
I was 120. It's not far off.
Now the Michter's 10 rye, meh.
I don't have
really.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
I mean, I'm not a huge rye guy, but I mean, I guess for MSRP, I'm looking at other things out there. Like, I would much rather have a Still Austin rye.
Oh, nice. Hey,
I got to talk to y'all about those Still Austin ryes.
We picked a single barrel of it. It was a 3. It was very candy forward. You could. I think. We had a huge yield on it too because it was only 3 years, and I loved it. But it was not the most complex rye in the world.
Todd,
it was tasty.
It was tasty.
It's 4 to 5 years later. You need to get back down there now.
Was it that complex though, Anthony? It was pretty sweet, sort of. It was tasty.
Yeah. It had a variety of flavors. It was a complete rye experience.
Yeah,
and again, rye works at younger ages.
That's true, especially
rye was actually pretty good.
I need you guys to get down there and try some of their 6 and 7-year-old ryes now. It's totally different, guys. Totally different. Like if you haven't been in 3 or 4 years, what they're doing now versus what they were doing, like man, you guys need to come back. Like, because it's like Nancy's influence, but also, they figured out a lot of stuff. Like, I really believe you guys would be super impressed with we turned down a rye that to this day I have a sample of. I call it the Lost Rye because it was the best rye I've ever tried, and it ended up at a liquor store in Louisiana. Yeah. And we turned it down because I thought my store owner had too many picks coming. I let a bunch of people try because I had like 8 or 10 ounces of it, and they all called me an idiot for not buying it because they said it was that good. And I was an idiot. I should have bought it. But like their ryes that they're doing now, we love that rye. Don't get me wrong, but it was early on, and we were like, I think we were actually the first rye a single barrel they put out. That's totally different. Yeah. So man, I get it. I'm sure that. Listen. We're so again. I hope our patrons. I see all these other groups going to Still Austin, and we were there many years ago. And I don't want to lose sight that we do love them, but I don't know. Do our patrons want more Still Austin? I would say, listen, Mac or Hack, you tried that bottle you sent me, reinvigorated me on Still Austin. I got to be honest. I had kind of like lost. I hadn't bought a lot of their stuff. I was buying so much Still Austin. Yeah, I was like, holy shit. Why have I not? I'll be honest, like my Still Austin fandom, I don't like their shelfer stuff. I don't
mind their shelf stuff, but I get what you're saying.
The store picks, the Nancy picks, the Tanager. That's where I live. Oh yeah, I live in those, and they're fantastic.
All right, real quick, Jason, I want to bring up his point right here. There is a 9-year on there, and the great thing about this is $20 of that. That's why it's $129 goes to a charity. I think it's Children's Cancer Research. I don't know. That bottle there, $20 of it is going to a.
That's awesome.
So if you want a 9-year, I'm sure it's really good. It's on Shared Pour, right? I'm sure it's on Shared Pour right now. It is on Shared Pour, open to the public. Maybe wait until our K.Luke go on sale on Thursday and add it then and save on shipping. That's all I'm going to say.
There you go.
That's what I would say. Corey, thanks to you and Andy for incredible barrel picks. Yo, dude, listen, I will say this. Andy gets a lot of credit for our barrel picks because he's gone on everyone except one.
Which is a great pick.
It by the way, is a good pick. And that's coming to, we'll talk. Well, I haven't even talked about that, but that's coming. It's because of
Old Line hasn't been released yet?
It has not been released yet.
Holy shit, people are in for a treat. That is a good pick.
Yes, they are. It is good. And it's I think it's even better after it's been bottled. Crazy as it sounds, I enjoyed it a lot more after. I don't know why that is. Mac, am I wrong on that?
No, I cracked that thing at home and I was like, holy like
whoa, exactly. It's so, and the great thing about the Anthony is that barrel we're putting rum in.
What?
God damn.
So we already have one barrel of rum sitting in our old single malt pick from Old Line,
which we tried, which was very delicious.
Very good. Arch was drunk at Rock the Rick House. I got him at a very I got him
capitalized.
I capitalized. Arch, Mark, what do you think about that barrel sitting right there? I said, you put a nice little 21090. Thank you for putting our logo on the barrel. Can I smell that barrel? I'm going to smell how fresh it is because I have an idea. He said, let's go smell it. They smell. Oh my God, it smells amazing. It did smell amazing. I said, wouldn't rum be great in this? I'm like, oh my God, yes. I was like, can you do that? Like, we can put it in. Yes. So they're putting rum in it and they'll age it for us. So we have more rum. We have 2 barrels now of rum sitting for 21090.
I love it.
And that's a lot of fucking rum. So we better sell it, guys.
Oh, that Madeira finish rum.
Madeira.
Like in the Madeira Old Line single malt, then rum. Oh yeah. I bet you that is delicious.
How great.
So
that was my idea. That was my idea. I take full credit for that.
Killing it.
No, I'm not. I have one every 6 months, and that was it. That was it. Anyway, so yeah, but my point being is it's not us, it's you guys. I mean, we couldn't keep doing picks if we didn't sell them, honestly. And it's you guys putting faith. We put together really good pick teams, I think. We pick people that really Trey, when are we gonna get you on a pick team? But goddamn.
I mean, with my schedule, I mean, I want to make one, but it's kind of hard.
Well, you're in where are you?
East Tennessee.
East Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
So,
hey Trey, how far from Nashville are you?
I mean, I'm in the Tri-Cities area, the little corner. I'm about an hour from Knoxville and about 2.5 from Nashville after that.
Okay. We're trying to put together a meet and greet in Nashville, like where a bunch of us we descend upon Nashville, and we want to do some fun stuff there. So
there's a lot of great
I think
places.
like the whole whiskey 21090 us everybody. That'd be a fun
when
spot to meet, Todd.
When is this trying to be done?
We're still planning it.
We're totally. This is like infant stage.
We're just starting.
Yeah. So Todd, I think it would be a fun place to go though.
Oh yeah.
But Trey, how far are you from King's Family Distillery?
Oh man, I love King's Distillery.
Oh man, I'd love to go. I've heard.
I'm about an hour and a half from them. I go there regularly to pick up their light whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh,
white whiskey. Oh, so
thank you, Jeremy.
It's phenomenal. It's I've had 3 of their bottles now, and I mean they don't last. Anytime people come over, that's the first thing they go for is like, do you have it?
Yeah, I hear great things about that light whiskey from them.
Everything they're doing, they just released a cigar batch, which I'm really excited about. I haven't been down there to get it yet, but I'm hoping to make it in the next week or 2.
Nice.
I don't know. I mean, they love what they do and they do it well, but they do it on a small scale.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's really good though.
So Anthony, and not talking about Tennessee whiskey, Anthony Mack, I was talking to Jay at Rock the Wreck House. I said, Jay, we still got a little bit of the Chattanooga left to sell.
Oh yeah.
And we're down to 10 bottles. It'll sell. We had 205.
I'll buy another one.
How many you got left, Todd?
I think there was 14 as of this afternoon.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, we're gonna sell that.
You can buy.
So it is.
Right. It's so good. So I was saying, Jay, are you upset about? Jay's the one who buy. Listen, we don't buy these barrels. You guys know we don't buy these barrels. Jay does, and he puts out the money up front. Our community buys them. He gets reimbursed, right? So he makes a little money off of it, and that's the great thing about this. So, you always wonder, Jay, it's still available. You upset? He's like, no, this is great. It's like, listen, there's not a lot of Chattanooga out there. I know people don't know it. He's like, let's partner next time. So Jay wants to come on the pick next. He's like, don't lose this. Get another barrel for next year. I just want to be involved with it. I want to go.
That's awesome.
So Jay's going to come.
Dude, that's awesome.
So
that's so cool. It was a great time.
Pick team, get ready.
Wasn't it, Anthony? Wasn't that a great time?
It was a great time.
Yeah. I'm about to bump my membership in 21090's so I can be on a pick team.
Hack, we'll get you. You don't have to do that. We'll get you a pick.
No. I'm willing. I'm willing to pay.
Yeah.
This right here is God almighty. It's great.
Well, that being said, there is the link to what are we at membership wise for Hack and Mac? What do we got? Let's talk about that. Where are we at? What do we have at right now? What are we at?
I don't know. What are we at? Like 200?
Yeah, we're like
over 200, which is awesome. But thank you.
Let's get a few more. There's got to be.
We didn't start. We talk about this. We talk about this. Like we didn't start our channel in the bourbon boom, and but also I don't even really I thankful for everybody that follows us, everybody that.
Oh man!
But we just we're doing this for fun. I enjoy it. I like doing it with my friend Mac.
Also,
and that's it.
And chat.
Someday I want to do barrel picks, but
like
I'm doing some locally. I don't know. It's just fun. But I am so thankful, Todd, for what you had done for us.
Dude,
that's awesome.
I thank you guys. I think Mac. Mac really helped us rock the Wreck House. You've helped out on barrel picks. Anthony, you too. It's because you guys and Corvette Trey. I promise you, one of these days you're going to be on a barrel pick.
You got to come on.
Hey,
Trey supported us from the beginning, man. So I got to get him on a barrel pick. There's been how many times have we tried to get you on a pick and it just hasn't worked?
5 or 6. I mean,
a lot.
Yeah.
Also, our first guest is in the chat, Bourbon Bill. Cheers, Bourbon Bill. We
appreciate Bourbon Bill. Yeah,
I gotta move forward. I don't want to miss. I'm way behind on chat. LP,
which
I love Bourbon Bill. I love that.
He just did that B525 review, and I just got mine, and it's damn good.
It's a banger. It
All
is
right,
a banger.
Is it really?
By the way,
Yeah.
Bill's blowing up. Bourbon guys, go support Bourbon Bill. He's got Bill.
He's killing it.
I thought you said you're coming down to Baltimore possibly for a Sagamore pick, or you're doing something. I met him at Mash and Journey's event at Sagamore a few years ago, and I love this guy. Sits in his couch chair, and he's the only guy I can watch for 15 minutes do a review like that and still be entertained. I don't know what it is about him. You know what I'm talking about, Mac?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just right there, and it's the best freaking
He's
stuff.
so great. But also, hey, Bourbon Bill, we found a buff turkey you're gonna like.
I know he shit on our buff turkey. By the way, I heard
He did shit all over it. Look,
he shit all over buff turkey.
I'm not even going to send you a free sample of this Bourbon Bill because I'm going to drink it all. But you would have liked this. You would have enjoyed it, Bourbon Bill. But I'm not sending it to you. Maybe somebody else will, but I'm not.
All right, there you go. There you go. You deserve that.
Bourbon Bill's a big what is it, Dusty bourbon fan? I don't know.
Yeah, no, he likes a little oak. He likes the oak impact, but also he's looking at the value.
He loves.
I like how he looks out for the value.
Yeah. Bourbon Bill is Sagamore, and I live like 8 miles from it, and he's more Sagamore than I am. It's probably true. He's the best. I'm telling you. He sits in his chair, and I guess it's his living room. I don't know where it is, but I love how he just is everything about it. Doll hairs. I love it. I love everything about it. I love it.
Great dude. He's a great dude.
Ernest, I was at Old Dominic and Blue Note this spring. I have family that lives out in Memphis, so I was out there visiting them.
Who said it? Oh, Ernest. Oh, Ernest is the great. Ernest is the best.
Ernest. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, Trey. How do you feel about the Old Dom 8?
Oh,
it's not released. I mean, I don't think it's public yet, unless you got a.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not here like breaking news
happened?
and shit. Like, I'm sorry.
No.
I just don't think it's public yet. Like it's not.
No, it's not out there. I've had stuff similar, but not quite that age statement. I mean, if it's done well, I like Old Dominic. I love their cast strength. I love some of the things they're doing, and I hope they come out with some later age statements. And I over Blue Note, I would pick Old Dominic all day.
Yeah.
Same, Trey.
I just think their quality and what they are putting out is so much better.
Our local group found an Old Dom cast strength, 122 proof. It's like a little over 6 year, and it was like a 6-barrel blend, but they only sent it to Houston.
Oh wow,
we loved it. It had like a blueberry note. It was really great, and we were like trying to buy all of them around Houston because we.
Yeah, I know Dusty Dan did a pick of that with Helga and Whiskey Friends and Drifting Drams, so we'll have to look into that.
Old Dom's doing some cool stuff, Todd.
Yeah, they are. Honestly, we've got to get behind it. I know Andy's probably more of a fan than I am. I know he tried their weeded stuff. Is that right? The Old Dom is there? Yeah, he really was impressed by their weeded stuff. So I don't know.
I think that's why I liked it. I fall more on that wheat line. I really like the wheat, the grains. I really fall for that.
Yeah,
I really like the Old Dominic Tennessee whiskey. Like I have a single barrel pick from the the Memphis airport. I think it's a 7-year pick.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty tasty.
You liked it, Andy? Or I'm sorry, you liked it, Andrew? Andy?
Anthony.
Yeah, it was good.
There you go. There's everybody's name.
Sorry. Pretty good.
If Anthony likes it, I trust it.
There's Bourbon. What are you still doing in Arizona? How long are you out there for? Jesus, you were out there last week, I thought. Must be nice to sit in Arizona all week. How are you, buddy?
Oh,
he said Ernest says it's not releasing till 7/5. What?
You mean
7/5
of next year?
Of next year? Yeah, maybe next year.
I think it's like maybe you meant August or September or.
Yeah, all right.
It's good whiskey.
I gave Andy Clarkson. Oh, that's right. You did give it. So yeah, Ernest has it in it at Old Dom. That's right. We got to get him on a show. We want to try that more of their product. I know Hello Go and Whiskey Friends and Dusty Dan and Drifting Drams. They just did a pick. They seem to love them. So I mean, I'm sure it's great stuff. I've had the only thing from Old Dom. I had their a pick that Cam did. a long time ago. It wasn't even his pick. He just helped on it, and it wowed me as well. It was the what's their weeded whiskey? There's a name for. Oh shoot!
Oh, the one that's the sourced. Before that's the Huling Station.
Huling Station, which was great. It was really good. But that's all I've had experience with. LP, second to remember, dude. Yeah, dude. RP, we're still RP on Ozzy. Yeah, he was laid the rest, I think, last week, wasn't he? That was sad to see. Ugh. Anyway, all right. What else do you guys think? So we went through the reveries. Amazing. You guys rock. We will try our best to get down there pretty soon. K.Luke's are coming Thursday, both the sherry finished rye and the toasted bourbon. And then the Corbin Cash. We haven't even talked about that.
Oh man, I can't. That Corbin Cash. So everything was great, but do you have the unmarked bottle?
There it is.
The unmarked bottle.
I'm going to pour some of it right now.
Whoa.
So
what do we got going on here, Matt? What do we got?
Oh God.
This is
going on the giveaway tonight.
Probably one of my most.
What's in the giveaway tonight? The unmarked bottle is going in the giveaway. This is the unmarked bottle. This is the sweet potato whiskey.
Sweet potato.
Oh, sweet potato. Hell yeah.
They can't call it whiskey, right, Todd?
Oh, sorry, sweet potato spirit. Sorry.
No, I know. I was saying the same thing, and I was. But that thing.
We don't have labels for it yet.
Unbelievable. And it's like 130. Was it like 130, 126? Or what is it, Todd?
130 proof. And it's still not bottled yet, so we'll see where it goes to.
It's 100% sweet potato. And it is unbelievable.
So somebody emailed me and said, Todd, I don't like sweet potatoes. Am I not going to like this whiskey? Well, if you don't like amazing sweet like goodness, then you might not like this. But I don't taste sweet potatoes when I drink this, if that makes any sense.
I don't either.
Right, Mac? Am I wrong in that?
No, it's like a brown sugar citrus bomb that is incredible.
I said Thanksgiving in a glass.
I was about to say, is it kind of a finisher?
It's
you would certainly think this is finished whiskey if you tried it.
And the
unique profile of it.
The SLB guys were there and
they went nuts over. They were like, how do we get
trying to find it? Yeah.
They were trying to like actually that was really funny. They
haven't talked about that a lot, like meeting the SLB guys. Like that has to be cool.
They were great. They were
They were Anthony, you were there earlier, weren't you?
Yep. I came to the little meet and greet.
I just love how the guys carry themselves. I think they're cool guys.
Oh yeah, and they stayed for the whole thing.
The whole thing. They were there very late, which they didn't have to be, and they were super nice. They acted like they knew who we were, which I know they didn't. That was great.
That's what people do to us.
Like, yeah,
everybody knows you.
Yeah. Like, you don't have to say that, but I appreciate it. But they stayed the whole time. They talked, and it was really cool that they were there, and I loved it. Anyway, back to this. So everybody asked me, so how will the drops work? So K.Luke's will be next week or this week. The old line, by the way, we have 55 bottles left of that barrel. So a lot was sold at the Rock River House, which is great. That'll go to Patreon. Hopefully next week. Mark went to Paris from Old Line. He's supposed to drive the remaining cases down to Shared Pour. He hasn't done that yet. So, guys, we're out of it's not in our control.
Anthony and I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you need a car, I can do it.
So whenever he gets back from Paris, he's driving them down. I didn't know he was going to Paris, and Arch didn't communicate that with us. That happens. It's all good. That will be available probably next week or the week soon. And then Corbin Cash will come mid to late September, the first two, the Hazmat Bourbon and Rye, and then the unnamed bottle. This will be probably October.
Right around which October. Is actually perfect. It's a perfect fall.
It's
I just want that bottle to be released without any label, anything on it. Just the bottle.
I mean, look at
TTB. Yeah. No TTB.
Nothing on it.
That sweet potato, like when I went to California.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to buy 3 bottles of that if I can.
You can.
Ridiculously unique, good, unmatched.
I'm buying a case of it, I think. I swear to God, I am.
There's nothing like it.
There's nothing like it. I can't wait for everybody to try this. Anthony, the funny thing was, Anthony texted me while you were so the way this all went down, we had like, well, we put up a sort of a gathering. Anthony, how many? Like 8 to 10 people came to Corbin Cash the day of Andy went out there and picked our barrels, right? So Andy's out there in the morning, he's picking, and we sat around, I don't know what time it was, sometime in the afternoon. Everybody got together at Corbin Cash.
About 6-ish, 5-ish.
And they pulled the samples that Andy had picked of the bourbon and rye, and we were hoping to get a sweet potato whiskey too, but the ones he tried were not very good. Well, they weren't ready yet, right? They didn't have the same profile that this did. And I said, Andy, you're really not going to get a sweet potato. You told me how great they were out there. He's like, I haven't tasted any that were great. And this is to Andy's credit. He was not going to get a sweet potato spirit. None of them really spoke to him. He found
it's very fair, because if you try the 10-year rye and the 9-year bourbon that we got coming, spectacularly good.
There you go.
Very hard to stand out from those two, right?
There's the 10-year rye at 140 proof, 40 proof. That's a hazmat, by the way. And the 9-year bourbon at 146 proof. I'm sorry, it's not 150 like last year, but it's a year older, and actually it tastes better. Anthony, you will probably agree with that.
That's a little. You need to get me a sample of it.
You probably.
I like him working the samples.
I'll get you a sample. You know what? I'll do that because I need to get samples next week from her Matt Crittenden's. I need to get some samples from you. So we'll exchange this week. How's that? We'll meet up. Is that cool? You in town?
Yeah, I'm in town.
Anyway, so Andy got back, and Andy's texting me saying, I didn't get a sweet potato whiskey. None that spoke to me. He said, there's one left back where I guess the tasting room is, and that's where Anthony was. And Anthony, you had tried it, I guess, already, right? You said how good it was.
Yeah. Well, what happened is that Andy had tried these other barrels and he wasn't impressed. Which is fair. I don't know what he experienced, but I'm guessing it was, he was something about it didn't sit with him. Then David Souza opened up this barrel for all the Patreons and Andy and everybody that was there. And I'm telling you, I've never seen so many people happy, like this instantly. It is remarkably good. Unmatched. Like, for me, it was like sweet potato pie in glass, but that doesn't do it justice.
It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't. You're right. It doesn't. It's incredibly good. Have you ever tasted anything like this, Anthony?
No, not in a million. However, I will say one thing, that the 10-year, for me, has a little bit of a sweet potato note on it, which makes
10-year rye. The 10-year rye.
The 10-year rye. So anybody thinking about buying that 10-year rye, buy it. It's no doubt. It is.
Oh, yeah, I'm buying it all.
Unless if you hate the taste of sweet potatoes, because there's a subtle sweet potato element from the terroir or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
But like that 10-year rye is the truth. However, that sweet potato is so different, but yet so good, unlike anything you've ever tried.
Yep.
I agree.
It had like a stag. It had like a stag quality with a wheater accent, like an old wheat. Like it had like the sweet wheat. It had the stag dark brown sugar. It has it has a citrus thing too, which I can't place. Right, like it has like a blood orange thing to it that I loved.
Oh, God, this is so good.
So you guys, I can't wait.
It's going to be great. And listen, I think
if you don't like it, I'll buy it off you.
I mean, I don't. It's an 8-year spirit too. It's not like it's been sitting in the barrel for 8 years. So the great thing about this was Anthony was texting me. He said, "Todd, if you don't bring home this sweet potato barrel that I've tried, I'm canceling my or I might take it myself. I'm stealing it." And Andy's texting me. So Andy's saying, I'm not tasting anything I love. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I trust Anthony's palate as much as I trust Andy's. And I'm like, something. So Andy hadn't tasted it. Andy hadn't texted me that he found this. And then he tries to fuck with me and say, like, oh, I haven't found it. I'm like, Anthony's telling me there's something in that wreck house that we have to come home with. And I believe Anthony. And so finally the gig was up. He's like, yeah, luckily. And it was actually just, they had one barrel that was sitting where the tasting room is. And it was this. And it is
awesome.
I wonder what the yield will be, Anthony. What do you think the yield? I mean, it's an 8 years, so there's going to be probably some. I'm hoping at least 140 or 130.
I'd hope. I didn't get any. Like, I don't know how deep the what is it?
Where you went in and thieved it.
Yeah, like, I don't know how much evaporation it's had, but I hope there's plenty of bottles available for people to buy, because I can't think of a better whiskey for Thanksgiving. Like, there's literally nothing.
See, so Gandy thought that he was at Rock the Rick House, and he said the 10-year rye was. I can totally see why you think the 10-year rye is great. Is another level rye. I mean that, and we're starting to worry about it getting over oaked, right? I mean, at what point will a rye at that age statement start getting just not where you want it to be? And I don't think this is anywhere close to it. So. He doesn't have a ton of this stuff left, but that's the beauty of going out there. We're able to, and David's a good friend of ours now. I mean, David and Andy, like, they talk on the phone all the time. So he's going to give us the best barrels we can get. That's the great thing about going out there. I mean, we had people, Anthony just by chance had a friend out there. So Anthony was out there and made a trip, and we had like 8 or 9 patrons out there. We'll do that again. We're going to go out to Corbin Cash every year. So anybody wants to go to Corbin Cash, we're doing it every year. So.
I mean, even my friend who doesn't drink whiskey tried it and loved it. Oh wow!
Never such thing as over oak dry. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna agree with Bill on that one.
Yeah, well, just what I mean. Ryes at higher age statements can get a little funky. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I agree with you. I think there's plenty of room for these Corbin Cashes to get really nice. Real quick, what was I going to say? Damn it. I've lost my train of thought. Whatever. All right, we've got 20 more minutes. Well, again, the super chats tonight are for a bottle of our Chattanooga single barrel bourbon pick, as well as a sample of the Buff Turkey 16 pick we did, the 9-year, and the K.Luke batch 12 rye, and the 2025 Michter's barrel strength rye. So there you go. That's all for tonight. That's who somebody.
Did you get through all your bottles, Todd? I feel like you had like 15 that you were talking about.
Well,
that's impressive, Todd. That's impressive work.
That's a lot of bottles.
I've got a bottle kill happening right now, and this is sad.
Oh, yeah. No, that's really sad.
Star Hill says goodbye.
Look at that.
Star Hill says goodbye.
Oh, dude.
We've had a good run, Star Hill, and we've enjoyed you, and you've been nice to us, and now we say goodbye.
This one is I feel like I love this Star Hill bottle for the summer, and we talking about this in our summer pours, but it's not gonna, for me, I don't think it's gonna win in blinds or anything, but it's one of those I keep reaching for, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the difference here.
He loves that bottle. That might be his favorite.
It's a great wheat whiskey.
Hey, I'm with you.
Are you? Dang, yeah, you've done some work.
I mean, I'm pouring it right now.
Like, Andy liked that better than Calumet 18.
Whoa. Okay. Let's not get crazy.
Fighting words.
We all know.
Here's the thing.
You're going to make me crack my Calumet 18 right now just to try it again.
Please do it.
Come on, Trey. Andy says he
Bourbon Bill, crack your Calumet 18 too, please.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Are you serious right now?
Andy can't be trusted. I'm just telling you. It's a bit.
Oh, he's got it.
He's got it.
I'm not kidding.
Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey.
Oh, he's gonna.
Come on, Trey.
Oh yeah. I don't have any fingernails, so I can't do this.
He's opening a fresh crack on it too.
Yeah, and do not. And sorry, Jay just said in the, Star Hill secondary is insane.
Marty,
do not
come on up on panel for Christ's sake, Marty. Jesus.
Don't overpay for Star Hill for it. Don't overpay. I think it's like $100.
I gotta get
120 tops bottle.
There you go.
Frank seeing it for
real quick. Back to the sweet potato whiskey. For those who don't like sweet potatoes, this is next level. They use Japanese sweet potatoes in the process that provides some very unique sweet elements. That's a great point, Frank. So, and Bourbon Bill says Andy can't be trusted. Listen, I love Calumet 18. It is so Andy is a little bit more averse to oak than I am, so I can see where Andy would say that, right? So, you got to admit, Calumet 18 does have some oak.
We still talking Calumet 18.
He just cracked Calumet 18 right here.
Look at
it's got the best, maybe the best nose.
And I came back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say that nose.
Nose.
The Star Hills Farms was my favorite of 2025 so far.
Uh-oh.
Then I opened this.
Oh man, you're having a night.
I mean, this was phenomenal.
There you go. And now you're doing that.
But the nose on the Calumet 18. Oh man.
I'm gonna have to. I got to visit Trey when I drive down to Nashville from DC on 9.
Oh my God!
Pump. Got my Reveries 9 and 16 will crack. Yes. All right. I'm glad you got them. We're gonna go back for more Reveries. Don't you worry. We've got a very good in with Jay, and for some reason he likes us, so we like him. Here he is. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh,
Trey, you okay?
I mean, I might have to excuse myself in a minute.
All right,
Trey. Where's the vampire box? Do you have?
I know you got the. You got to have the box here.
But it's not. So I agree with Marty. Is it worth $500 though? So that's the problem.
Hey, Todd. Look at the box though. It's really cool.
It is a cool box.
I mean, but you can't drink a box.
No,
but
you
cool.
You can't. Cool. That's a great point and a good quote.
I throw the box.
I like this.
Looks like an expensive vampire.
Oh, that's a good box.
I like this one better. You got the.
I throw it away. I throw it away. I throw away all the boxes. All the freaking. I throw them all away.
No, the boxes are important. You
nope. I throw them all away. It's wasted space. I can't have all these boxes.
You gotta keep them.
Nope. Throw them right away. Throw them away.
How much box whiskey do you have?
Fuck the box.
The only problem I have with Calumet 18 is it has this kind of burnt flavor on the back end.
Yeah.
And it just distracts me. But it's not bad. It doesn't make the pour bad in any way. I think it's actually very good. But if you're sensitive to burnt flavors, I'm gonna throw it out there.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. It was $200 cheaper.
Wait.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Are you laughing at Bourbon Bill's comment, Hack?
Yeah, Bourbon Bill's used Corolla comment. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, yeah. Marty. This one's for Marty. Hold on.
Why isn't Marty up here? I don't know where Marty's at. He has
Marty.
Trey, I need to know though, is Calumet 18 in your conversation for whiskey of the year?
Yes, if it is for him. I know it is.
Oh,
yes.
I mean, so when I look at whiskey of the years, I look at price, right?
No, that's
here we go. Let's go, Trey. Let's go.
I have to look at price. For the price, MSRP is what, $4.99 or $4.89?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things I like better.
Yeah. Hey,
however,
turkey was $180 cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, if you take price out of it, yes. If not,
yeah, agreed.
It can't be for whiskey of the year.
Yeah.
So the only time we've tried that is Mac. You brought it to the old line pick, and I tried it there. I loved it. And then you gave me these Star Hill Farms. I love that too, and I got a bottle of that because it was much cheaper.
Man. It's good.
I have a Calumet 18. I'm never going to buy a Calumet 18 for $500. I'm just not doing it. So it's never.
I didn't buy mine for $500. I can tell you that.
I got mine for $425, which is still a lot.
That a boy, Trey.
I was at $409.
So
damn it, Trey.
Bill says absolutely not worth $200. All right. Well, Bad Axe is in the house. Bad Axe. We were just talking about your favorite whiskey. Our Corbin Cash 10-year rye is coming very soon. Our Corbin Cash sweet potato whiskey, whatever the fuck it's called. And then our 9-year bourbon. We got 3 picks coming. I know Bobby's got some picks.
Todd, when can we buy this sweet potato bourbon?
That's what I'm
We'll not be ready until we don't have labels. Obviously, we don't have labels for it.
I don't even want a label on the bottle. I want you to send me the blank bottle.
All right. I'll send you. I can send you samples. You send me a whole bottle. I can. Mac, where can I send? Give me Mac. I can send you.
Just send it to me. I'll get it to him.
Perfect.
All right. Don't send it through him. I don't trust him.
No. Hack, just email me your address. I think I have your address. I'll send it to you
because I sent you the Still Austin. But also,
yes, exactly.
I don't want any labels on it. I want just like a blank ass bottle
that you'll know what it is. All right. Yeah. I'll send you all 3 of our Corbin Cash. You can try them. How's that?
Let's roll it. Let's do it.
Roll. All right, KJ, thank you again. Sweet. We're giving away a Chattanooga single barrel pick, which Mac and Anthony were on. We have 14 bottles left. We have a couple here. We'll give that away. I'm going to give away the. What did I say? What else did I say?
Oh, there it is. Hack's got it too. It's a great summer sipper, by the way. It's
it's the first small I've ever.
Hack, get up there. What do you got? There it is. Yes,
right here.
Oh yeah.
And Hack, you're not even a big single like.
No, I'm a non-malt guy.
Well,
I'm gonna
that's
tell
not
you
a
right
single.
now.
No,
This one
it's
is fantastic.
It's just high malt. It's just it's.
I
got
know, but
corn.
people are scared of it. Is what I'm
Why
saying.
though?
You
People are
know,
afraid of it because it says
Fucking
malt.
good. You know what, Mac? I'm gonna drink with you, buddy. Let's do it. No, not that glass. That's got sweet potato. That tastes just like sweet potato.
But
New glass.
Here's the thing about this pick that I don't think people realize is that when you throw in this Tennessee high malt, it's not an American single malt. It's a little different.
Right.
It doesn't.
Oh,
It's not that like mothball deep thing. It's got a little light chocolate.
yeah.
Oh my god, it's good. It's like Milk Duds.
Oh,
It's
there you
so good. It's so good, Mac. Like you guys kill it on this.
Let me
pick.
ask you a question. Mac and Anthony, you were on these picks. I'm sorry, I'll take you off that. When we did this pick, what drew you to this barrel? I know you didn't have a ton to choose from. They're very selective in what they do. Somehow we got Tim Pearson loved us, and we got a barrel. So what drew you to this one?
I mean, Anthony, we could talk. I mean, it's funny because I picked I like them all. I went more malty, and there was one I wanted, and then I think Anthony, you might have went more wheat-y, and then but we liked them all, and then we both were like, and then we all started talking, right, like you do, and we were like, this is just a great, like,
it's so good,
like it's a I don't know, is that right, Anthony?
Yeah, when we had our conversation with Andy, we're like, look, we have our preferences, but this particular barrel is the pinnacle bourbon drinkers of bourbon.
Yeah.
You know, like I like the wheated bourbon the most because it had a lot of character and a lot of complexity for my palate. Mac really liked the stout mash bill.
Oh, yeah. You were trying to get that barrel too, weren't you? That was the other one. You were trying. Yes.
Which was also very good. You know, I would have loved to bought a bottle of that. But the bourbon was clearly a bourbon drinker's bourbon. And it was like, you know, like it was hard for me to be like, you know, we should pick my barrel over that barrel when I know that my like eccentric kind of flavors that I like to go to isn't going to sell a whole barrel of bourbon. And
exactly.
Chattanooga one that we picked, that 91.
Yep. Mash bill.
Just hit all the good notes.
It did.
I really enjoyed their founders 11th anniversary.
Oh, I agree, Trey. That's a great point too. That was a great. Man. This year's was really good. That's a very good point.
I mean, that's
I found my candy note. I found my candy note.
Come on. Hold on.
Which Chattanooga whiskey. Look, I'm always looking for those candy notes, and I travel through the Nashville airport often. Goo Goo Cluster.
Oh, man. What is it?
What know that?
Goo Goo Cluster. He's speaking my language.
Anthony, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. That
you
this
might
doesn't
be
have a
Nashville.
Goo Cluster.
Yes, and it also at the mid palate has a red fruit note. The only difference between Goo Goo Cluster and what you're talking about when you're tasting it, there's a mid palate kind of red fruit note. But other than that, I think you're on it.
You know what's crazy is Goo Goo Cluster.
Right here. What is that? What is that? What is it? I have no idea what that is.
It is a Nashville chocolate candy with nuts, marshmallow, caramel.
That's what this is.
I was about to say Goo Goo Clusters are like a cult around here.
Yeah.
Do you get Goo Goo Cluster on this or not? Am I wrong?
I think it's there. I don't have it in front of me.
Yes. I mean, yes. Yes.
Do it
That's
all day.
It's like
That's such a great
marshmallow,
note.
caramel, but then the malt is under. It's not like the malt is on top. The malt is under, and it's not like overpowering, and that's what I like about it.
It's really
I don't
great.
normally like malts, but that's Goo Goo Cluster, people.
Yeah, real quick. I don't mean to. Robert asked. I wonder if Jay grabbed into the 18-year-old Barton barrels that were in the market. Mac, do you have any insight? I mean, I didn't ask.
Here we go.
What do you think?
I do not have any insight.
Yeah, I don't either. I couldn't tell you if I did, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know. It's funny. When we went into one of the areas, he's like, "You got to put your camera down." So you can't.
Yeah.
So you can't.
You're not allowed to show that.
Not allowed to show that, which was not where the barrels were, but it was some other place where they do the bottling. I don't know why that was. So anyway, I don't know if he's got so much stuff. Jay's been accumulating stuff. I mean, listen, he bought a ton of buff turkey before anyone knew what fucking buff turkey was.
Yeah. Yep.
And he's got a lot there. So he's got a lot of stuff that he's been accumulating over the last 15 years. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I wonder if Bourbon Bill have you tried any of the reveries? The Raven Batch 3 is coming soon, right, Mac?
Yep. I think this fall.
Yeah, I can't. I missed 2. I tried it. You gave me a sample of it, I think, which was fantastic.
I know.
Is one better than 2 or what? What's the bet?
I like them both. I really like them both. I feel like one is
2 is a little more fruity forward than 1, right, Mac? Is that what you think?
One's got a lot more dark, like tobacco, barrel char, which I like.
One might be my whiskey of the year so far.
I know.
I'm just saying. So here you go.
Oh God.
Was my top pick of the year, and I'm kind of leaning towards that Reverie 16 at the moment.
Oh,
I mean,
Wait, what did Trey say about the Reverie 16? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Leaning towards.
So the Star Hills Farms was kind of I'm a big wheat guy, so like that just hit my palate. It was unexpected. Like this is my 3rd bottle of it.
Damn, my friend.
Damn, Trey.
Jeez. Damn, Trey. I love the Star. It's my top. I think it's in my top 10 whiskeys of the year. I love it. I love the price of it.
I mean, if you're a wheat guy, I mean, you can't beat it. I'll be honest. For something new, you know what I mean? But
what are you doing
16
because he asked about your hat.
Bourbon Bill. Okay, what is this question?
How much did the Reverie's hat cost?
Or did they send those when you hit $1,000 a month on the book?
Bourbon Bill. It was a $1,000 hat.
Bill, I would love for you to be up.
Hat.
I gotta get Bill. Bill, we gotta get you on this. Bill, we have to get you up here.
Listen, I know Bourbon Bill. You're trying to start something here. We can
I want
go.
Bourbon Bill to come on our live stream. Can we get Bourbon Bill on our live stream?
I would love for Bourbon.
You've got to buy 17 buff turkeys to get that hat, Bill. You have to buy 17.
I was lucky to be able to be at the Take 10-year anniversary, able to help like pour some stuff, and Jay gave me this hat. And I love it. So it has nothing to do with buff turkey purchases, but that's a good joke. That's a great joke, Bourbon Bill.
That's pretty funny.
Much respect.
Bourbon Bill is so good.
He's the best. I think he should be the biggest whiskey tuber out there, to tell you the truth.
I agree.
He's so freaking good. Oh, just when he says doll hairs, I love it. God damn it.
Cluster is so good. I'm telling y'all, that is what this whiskey tastes like. It's
and
good.
we have
so right.
14 bottles left of 2. So we're going to go back and get more Chattanooga. That's a great thing. Jay will be with us. He might take some of the barrel. That's okay. There's usually high yield in their stuff. So it's all good. I love everything Chattanooga does. I'm a big believer in people for a product, and I think they have a great product, but they're great people there as well. And so, Trey, maybe you can make it to Chattanooga this year. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you do Chattanooga, I'm there.
We did Chattanooga. You weren't there.
I know that you picked one day. I had a meeting.
I know. I got you on standby. I got to get you on. Trey will be on a pick this year. He has supported us so much. I've tried to get him on the Pursuit pick. I tried to get him on what was it?
Man, there's been
a bunch. There's been a bunch.
Corbin Cash, I think.
Corbin Cash. You were trying to get out there. You couldn't do that. Try to get you up to, of course, the.
It's just hard when you're on business to get away.
I get you. Listen, I can't hardly listen. It's my channel. I can't get away either. So I get you, buddy. I get you.
My channel.
I can't even make half of it.
But I can drink everything.
That's right. That's me too.
Me too, Trey. Me too, Trey.
I drink everything, and then he goes.
I'm really excited about the sweet potato because I mean, every time I really try to do things different.
This is different.
I mean, COVID really opened my eyes because I'm a weeded guy. Weller 12, that lineup was kind of my wheelhouse. I had about 4 bottles I kept on the bar. I mean, as you see there and there, I mean, this is one of like 3 bars I have in my house.
Oh man,
damn!
I mean, it's
when do we get to come over, Trey?
Yeah, I know.
You just find stuff that you like, and it's insane. Like the Still Austin Rye that the pick that 21090's. I'm not a rye guy, but I absolutely killed that bottle. Wish I'd bought more.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it opened me up to some ryes. Now there's still some I don't like, but I'll still try them from time to time just because of that pick.
I love that.
So
I love that. All right, I want to start entering the names, guys, for the giveaway. Again, it's the aforementioned Chattanooga pick single barrel. We have a bottle that's going. Plus
we need a Goo Goo cluster, y'all.
Goo Goo cluster. I like that.
Sample of our Reverie 16 and our Buff Turkey and our Reveries 9. The K.Luke Batch 5 toasted rye and the Michter's 2025 barrel strength rye, and then a sample of our upcoming sweet potato spirit. So I'll give you all that. Somebody who's gonna win all that. Have a great. So you guys talk while I load the.
Yeah.
You can talk about anything. What are your favorite whiskeys so far this year? You've mentioned some few. What other? Give me some other ones. Anthony, Mac, Hack, Trey. You've mentioned some of yours, but what are some other whiskeys that you've really enjoyed this year so far?
One whiskey that I hate to admit is one of my favorites, but I bought it because I wanted to celebrate my newfound employment.
By the way, congratulations, buddy. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm so happy.
Twin bullets. I'm going to tell you right now.
Have you started that job yet? Have you started it yet?
No, August 18th.
Okay, gotcha.
New job.
Okay.
I bought this very old St. Nick Bourbon Outfitters pick for get ready.
Yes.
$900 plus tax.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Hey,
Mac, that's a bottle you need.
And you need to share with Hack, right, Matt? Hack.
Yeah.
Look, I don't buy overpriced bottles.
Oh no!
This man's buying $900 bottles, Mac.
Where's the old St.
All right, sorry, Anthony. Please, we interrupted Anthony.
I'm sorry, Anthony. I apologize.
A Bourbon Outfitters barrel pick. It's basically Calumet 18 without the flaws. I
like it. I like it.
I have to say, we went to Preservation for a tasting back in July, and I did not know they did Old St. Nick. Had no clue. I'm a fan of them. I bought their Immaculate bourbon. Really,
the Immaculate is so good.
It's so good. Well, we went back behind the scenes, and she pulled out this bottle, and this is my creme de la creme.
Hold on. I'm trying to.
I don't know if you can see that. It's a 20-year, very old St. Nick. And anybody who doesn't know the story of Preservation Distillery, if you know the Wenzel bottles, she's the one that puts those out. And this is by far the best thing I've ever had.
Wow. What did that cost?
I believe
it. Too much. This is a bottle when I retire, I will crack.
There you
Wow.
That's awesome.
There you go.
So that should at least be like $1,000 or more for that bottle.
Yes. That's all I'm going to say.
There you go. It's all.
But I will say, if you want a VIP tasting that really does it right, it's $150 for their VIP tasting.
What happened? Uh-oh.
Nope.
Oh, you got.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. It actually might be him. Like only he's delayed.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw on very old St. Nick. I'm going to tell you one of the best bourbons I've ever had came from them. And I want to say, on my 45th birthday, I cracked open the very old St. Nick Unicorn Cask, which is Stitzel Weller distilled in 1980, aged for 17 years, and then vatted in 1999. It is very difficult to describe how enjoyable that bottle is.
Really?
It's and keep in mind that bottle, $1,000 for 375 milliliters. Ridiculously expensive. But man, if you're gonna taste a dusty whiskey,
that's it.
That is the best dusty whiskey I've ever tried in my life.
Really?
By a margin. Like I've tried, Anderson Club. I've tried old Maker's Mark. I've tried old Austin Nichols Wild Turkey. I've tried it all, right? And all those bottles actually are better values if you want to have a dusty experience.
Right.
But that very old St. Nick cask strength, 17-year unicorn cask, it's a very difficult to have a more dusty experience than that specific bottle. I mean, I'll leave it there.
Wow.
So,
all right. How about you, Mac and Hack?
Yeah.
What are your top barrel bottles so far this year?
I think the Raven we talked about. I can't. I'm President's Choice Rye. I love, which is I know.
I only have how good is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I looked out on the online drop there.
They sent us a sample, a 1 ounce sample. I'm like, Jesus.
I know you got the. That's awesome.
That's it. It's fantastic.
I love. Anyway, I'm gonna dig my own grave here as I keep going. But I do like Cayman 18. It's way too expensive. Don't buy it. Get a pour of it. Great. But I think there's one bottle that is not being talked about. That's $60-ish.
Ooh,
and it's the Remus Experimental 9.
All right,
which I love, and it's in my top 10.
Seaman Moreau bottle?
Yeah, Seaman Moreau, and so I think that's like a value pour. And then
look at this guy.
I'll split up, but
hold on. Trey leaves and this guy comes in. Holy cow! It's almost like Trey's internet went down and Marty came in. It's like,
well, listen, I watched as long as I possibly could to come and try to save this damn live stream. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I mean, you've got.
Let me put you up. Look at this guy.
I'm
sexy
sorry.
Beast. So sexy.
This
Thank
has
you,
been
Marty,
great.
Thank you for saving us, Marty. How are you, brother?
I'm so good. I got to sit on my hands so I don't wave at everybody.
I love it.
So I am drinking Green River 130 proof.
That's what's in there.
That's actually Jefferson's Reserve 130.
That's what's in there.
Well, and how good is it?
It's really good for the money, to be honest.
Yep. There you go. Marty, what are some of your favorite whiskeys of the year?
It's funny, man, because I'm such a pick guru. Some of these picks are just stellar. The non-pick stuff would definitely be
not pick stuff.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, the 2025 Michter's Rye Barrel Strength.
How good is that? Right?
That is fantastic. I've also got the Michter's Barrel Proof Bourbon. I think the rye's better than the bourbon. I think the Michter's 10-year rye comes in third of those three. I thought it fell flat on the palate for me. I did a review of it, and it was okay.
All right.
The K.Luke's, the 11 and the 12 will knock your socks off.
Yep.
Have you
tried the rye?
No, I haven't yet. I talked to Jonathan about that. We're working that out. We'll hopefully get that.
I love it. I like it better than 12.
But see, a lot of people forget, man, that rye is a toasted barrel also.
Correct,
if you like toasted barrel, man, and you like rye, it might be your gig.
It's my gig.
Sweet Cindy, it's here everywhere in Raleigh. But a lot of the things, the Corbin Cash stuff, the Star Hill Farms, there's a lot of Larkin that's out single barrels now that I think are hitters. The Limestone Farms are working for me also. I'm just big on the smaller distilleries right now, man. To me, they're unique. They're different. They have their own profile. Their proofs vary. I think that's kind of where I'm at on buying bottles. So
let me ask you this. What is your thoughts on Chattanooga?
Love it. Always have. I went there.
Do you think it's underappreciated in the community?
I think here's what I think. I think Tim was about 1.5 years late getting into the single barrel program. But hold on a minute. Let me cover that. Mm-hmm. When I say that, I'm talking about for groups. Mm-hmm. He did Tennessee. He had all kinds of I've got 14 bottles of Chattanooga down here.
Yeah.
And Todd, before I ever moved to North Carolina, I was a huge Chattanooga guy.
I knew you were. That's why I asked the question.
And so I just wish people would jump on the picks now.
Yeah. Agreed.
because they are still as good as they were when I was there 4 years ago with Jason.
Yep.
And I don't know, man. I just, for the money, there you can't beat it. But on the backside of that, you got to like a little bit of malt. You got to like that Wampers finish. You got to like that a little bit. You got to like some of that. But no, I think they have a unique profile. I think it goes. I've not had a Chattanooga that wouldn't go great with a cigar, and I'm a cigar junkie. So there's that. But no, I'm glad they're finally branching out and letting the groups do the picks. So
we tried to get two, but they didn't let us. Tim Pearson, the owner, was like, sure. He called us like COO. He's like, I can't do that. We only have 30 this whole year. You're giving away another barrel? No, we can't. We're like, fuck. Oh, well. And actually, we probably couldn't have sold two. We can't even sell one. So it's all good. It's all good.
Well, you know what? But in that defense, Todd, you've got Reveries, you got all these other stuff
that's true.
on top of it.
Yeah.
So
we were in a bit of a cluster there. We had a lot of
you're throwing you're throwing a bunch of barrels that are hard to find on top of something that people can reach for each other.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's only fair. But I think people for the price need to jump all over Chattanooga.
Well, Marty, maybe you got to come with us to Chattanooga. I mean, you're a big Chattanooga fan. You got to get out there and help us pick a barrel.
You know what? Here's what sucks, man. Ever since I've moved, everything is so damn far away.
I know. Now you're far away from it. Jesus. Oh, that sucks. Anyway. All right. I want to bring up the wheel. It's getting late. Hack is ready to fall asleep over there. I think he's ready to go to sleep. He's drank so much freaking whiskey.
Oh, well, I'm so good though. But
hold on. Wait,
yes, I've drank a lot of whiskey. Thank you, Todd. This one right here, I'm going to do a review later this week. I'm going to do a run through.
Oh man, there
all the Bowman.
Hack, what batch is that? 3 or 4?
This is batch 4.
Oh. I've got 3.
3 was one of my favorite pours of last year. So I'm going to run through 4. I haven't cracked it yet. And I'm just going to take a little bit of time to walk through the Bowmans, but I hear that this one has a shot for being whiskey of the year, and I'm just sure. I'm going to do walk through Bowmans. I love Bowmans. I love what they're doing. I love what they're tasting. I love all of it. So, yeah, I'm a tater. So, cask strength 4. We're going to give that a shot, Todd.
Nice. All right, there you go. Let me bring up the wheel. Let's give away some Chattanooga and some other stuff, and then we'll see you next Tuesday with Matt Crittenden. So Anthony, I'll be in touch with you this week. We have Matt coming on next week from Crittenden. So I love what I've tried from him, and I want to thank you to Anthony. Anthony's helped us get he gave me his number. Anthony, you were down there, right?
Yeah, I love Matt Crittenden. He's such a hoot. He's
Do you have a pick coming?
That's the whole plan here. God damn it.
All right.
What we're trying to do.
Yeah, my daughter lives in Mississippi, so I've had lots of their stuff, and they're phenomenal.
I love Crittenden's.
Yeah. So that's that plan. So we just got to get them on. Let's have them on. Let's horse before cart. We're big fans too. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully things progress. No, you're thinking the right way there, Matt. You're thinking the right way. All right, let me share this fucking screen. How do I do that?
Another great live without Andy.
No, thank you. Exactly.
Dude, you don't have to worry about it. I got you covered, buddy.
Yeah.
I need you all. Yeah. You brought it up real quick. Look, we've gone up to 41. We were at 35. Marty comes on. We gained 5, 6 people. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. Let's give away some stuff. You guys rock. It's awesome. Next week we'll have Matt on, and then we got K.Luke. And Marty, you're big fans of K.Luke. You know how good Jonathan is. I can't wait for you to try some of our single barrels we're doing here, buddy.
Yeah.
We got to get you out there next year to, if we get more single barrels for K.Luke, you come with us.
I'd love to, man. All I got to do is be asked, and I'll be there.
Oh, yeah. This was a very quick. There was no time to set up a pick team. It was like, can you come out next week? We paid the money to go out there, so it's all good. All right, let's see who wins this Chattanooga and all these other samples I'm talking about tonight. Let's give that away. Thank you guys for all the support.
Anybody but Corvette Trey. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Anybody but Corvette Trey. He's probably going to win now. Thank you, Marty.
I know.
Let's see who wins.
Oh
no.
Yes.
Corey.
That's who needs to win.
Hey, well deserved.
Corey. Well done, Corey. Yeah. You win all that good stuff, buddy. Good stuff.
I hear you, Trey. Trey's battery died.
I'm going to end the stream. We'll stay off stream for a little bit and say hello to everybody. But we'll see you next week with Matt Crittenden. And guys, Thursday, K.Luke Single Barrels from 2TEN90. If you're not a Patreon member, you can join for free. It may make it to free. We have a lot of bottles. We have 265 bottles to get through. So it's a lot there. Let's sell this thing. And it's great stuff. And we're really honored to be one of the, the only ones, the groups to pick there. Jonathan, yeah, he's a good guy. He didn't have to do that. He could have gave it the money.
You don't even start. He's the best.
He's the best. Thank you.
Him and Tom Morrow are right up there neck and neck, man.
Really cool. So
I'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll see you guys all. Oh, and Marty, you're going Thursday, right? You're Thursday?
8
o'clock on Whiskey Nose, and then Hack and Mac Sunday nights, right?
Sunday night, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, and sometimes, mostly Tuesdays at 8 o'clock too. Sometimes, maybe.
Well, just when you stream, we just fluff you.
You fluff. God, I haven't been fluffed in so long.
We fluff you every week. We just want to fluff you.
Hack. Oh my God.
God, I love Hack. Hack, I can't wait to have my first beer with you and whiskey, whatever. It's gonna be great.
Let's get it now. Let's get it.
Do it. All right, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday night. Thank you all. Later on. Cheers.